Here we are again. Uh, hello. Hi, everyone. Um, I just wanted to play all 96 tracks in, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, just sort of as a celebration of sorts for, having one full year, or I think it's a full year now, without, us just living off of Mario Kart 8 again. Because as you know, on the original Switch, the only Mario Kart we had on there was just a port of Mario Kart 8 from the Wii U, but with like a better battle mode, and then of course we later got more tracks and characters, and yeah, I just want to take this little video of sorts and just have like an awesome Mario Kart 8 session because I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I never played Mario Kart World yet, so this is sort of like my way of celebrating the 1 year anniversary of it by going back to Mario Kart 8. Because I don't even have a Switch 2 either, so I'm still playing on the original Switch. I'm really behind on all the major big Nintendo fans, so I'm like a fake Nintendo fan because I talk about Nintendo all the time, and, you know, uh, and yeah, so that's what today's gonna be all about. I'm not gonna be playing as Mario in the full go-kart, but what I will be doing is playing as Funky Kong, because Funky Kong is awesome. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have anything on. Okay, good. Where's my stuff? Okay, there we are. It was that. Or maybe, like, I think I used the Animal Crossing one. I'm not sure if that has much difference. Okay, so I will be playing at 200cc with hard computers. And I will be playing with normal items. Unless if we can have, like, is there chaos? There's not. Oh, frantic items. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'll definitely take frantic. And yeah, we'll go in order. Starting with, I think it'll go with the base game first. Um, I think. I think it. Hopefully? I don't know. I'll have to see how it all works. Because I know that the base game side of things will work, but I'm not sure how the DLC in order will work. So, uh, yeah, let's just hope that after Mario Kart Stadium, we'll go in order. Well, here we are, starting with the first track in this game. 95 to go. And, yeah, I just want to, like, take this as the time to just kind of, like, nerd out about Mario Kart in general, too. I think this is a kind of fun video to sort of not only play Mario Kart 8 again, but also, just talk about games in general. Because I might just not talk about Mario Kart 8, I might talk about other stuff too. But yeah, I guess I might as well like talk about like my history with Mario Kart just for fun. The first like Mario Kart game I ever played was actually Mario Kart Wii. Surprisingly, like I played it at my local library when they had like a Wii set up sometimes. And then this was like an insane moment for me when I was like a kid. I'm not getting hit by that blue shell. On like on my Christmas wish list, I wanted like Mario Kart for DS, if that's like an actual thing. And I had like I didn't like research it if Mario Kart DS was like an actual thing. And when I got like the Christmas thing, by Christmas I got Mario Kart DS, and like as when you're that young, and I like thought I invented my own Mario Kart. Like I didn't even know that Mario Kart DS was actually a thing. Like the previous game before we, on the original DS, as you know, that's what I'm talking about here. Like that was insane. Like still one of my greatest memories I had related to like funny Nintendo game stuff like that. But a moment like that was genuinely crazy, and that was like the second game I ever owned as well, with videos I have of me talking about my first few games. I'm pretty sure on this channel, actually, because this is going to be posted in the second. Yeah, okay, yeah, it does go in order. Cool, awesome. Um, but yeah, that was, like, insane, and I thought that Mario Kart DS was fantastic, and ever since then, I still think it's, like, one of the, if not the greatest Mario Kart game in the franchise. At least, like, the nostalgia for me is kind of what carries it. I do think that games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe here is, like, infinitely better than Mario Kart DS in a way, but I do really like DS still. Like, it's the most basic Mario Kart, I'd say, Mario Kart DS is, but, okay, that was just kind of funny. But Mario Kart DS, it was just a really damn good Mario Kart game. Especially now that I, like, played other Mario Kart games, like Double Dash, like, Mario Kart DS doesn't have me, like, okay, a lot of bullshit is happening right now. Um, um, After, like, a game like Double Dash, with, like, such a crazy gimmick like that, although Mario Kart DS can be viewed as kind of, like, lamer and more chill, I don't think that's really, like, a bad thing. It kind of gives it, like, a Mario Kart 64 vibes, in a way, like, very basic, but, it's still a great Mario Kart game overall. And Mario Kart 64 isn't really, like, basic. I do think that its rubber banding kind of makes it chaotic in a way. Um, yeah, Mario Kart DS is just a really good time, you know? And, I love it so much. It has, and plus, Mario Kart DS has, like, some of the greatest tracks in the entire series. I do think that that's, like, another way that it gets carried by is the fact that it has, like, so many insane tracks. Fuck you, Diddy Kong. I'm gonna lose to Diddy Kong. Yeah. Oh well. I'll still take third place. Like, that's really good. Um, but there is some insane tracks in DS, and hell, even like some of the most insane ones is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe now. So that's awesome. Um, or in like use as retro tracks in other games like Wii 7, and I'm pretty sure it's some made it to Mario Kart World. At least from what I've seen of the trailers, and a very small amount of gameplay on like YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, Mario Kart DS I think has like a pretty good soundtrack too. I always like had a soft spot for it. I really want that to be added to the Nintendo Music app. And speaking of the Music app, recently I'm glad that they finally made it like good. Like having like PC support and like car support. Like I know that it might not be everyone's cup of tea to play it in the car, but it's really nice that it's there anyway. What the fuck is going on? Like, where did that bomb even come from? Like, I don't know if that was, like, laying there or not, or it just got, like, thrown at me. Like, that was crazy. Yeah, this is fun. I just love Mario Kart when it's, like, chaos like this. Like, even though that... Sorry, I'm, like, eating right now. Even though that, most people, try to, like, make a Mario Kart, like, a very skilled game of sorts with, like, oh, look at me bagging and shit. Like, I'm so fucking cool. Try to make Mario Kart a skillful game. But I still think it's, like... Without the items, I still think that, if you turned items off, then Mario Kart has actual skill, in my personal opinion. Like, you can defend that, like, it takes skill to, like, bag shit. And, use your items wisely, and yeah, I do 100% fully agree on that. Like, if you want to get a certain item, you have to be at a certain placement, and if you want to, have, like, a good item skills, then yeah, you do all that. What the fuck? But yeah, I still think that Mario Kart, like, is very luck-based when it comes to the items anyway, and that's what makes it kind of fun for me. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. But As much as you're able to like defend it, saying that it is skill based. Like, let's be fucking honest, it's still like fucking luck based. Like Jesus. Um, no matter what Mario Kart game, really. Um, and yeah. So yeah. So I don't know what to talk about now. I got lost after like eating a sour gummy worm. Um, and hitting onto Thwomp Ruins here. And I must say that like Mario Kart 8, as even though that I haven't like played World yet, there's so many good tracks in this game, and such an awesome soundtrack too. And I have spoiled myself a little bit on Mario Kart World soundtrack a little bit, mostly like remixes of previous songs. I'm not spoiling myself on any of the original tracks made for it yet, but the soundtrack there is also really good, and honestly, so far it seems a little bit better, honestly. At least by a little bit. Um, but Mario Kart in the past, like, always had like a good soundtrack, but I feel like that Mario Kart 8 like blew that out of the water, and I'm glad that Mario Kart is now being treated like Nintendo's major franchises. Even though that I fucking missed that item box. Even though that Mario Kart always was like basically one of Nintendo's main franchises. Ever since like they have like insane sales for Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii. Um, I'm just glad that they have a live bands and orchestras being worked with soundtrack, and it's really nice. I'm glad that we get stuff like that now. Their first place in a little bit. Dude, wait. Oh my god. I think this is just like Mario Kart Wii. I think Baby Luigi's coming to kick my ass. I think Baby Luigi's like a rival character to Funky Kong. Dude, that makes so much sense. Okay, yeah, if you make sure to watch like the Mario Kart Wii video I recorded with my friend on this channel. Like, there was like an entire like beef I had with Baby Luigi while I was playing as Funky Kong in that. Oh my god. That makes so much... Baby Luigi's Funky Kong's rival character. That makes so much sense. Wow. Wow. Literally had no idea. Or it could be wrong this entire time and starting to make up stuff. Like, yeah, why would he be rubber banding off me? Why would he have insane items? To be honest, I'm not like the biggest fan of this Mario circuit. I think it could have been a lot more interesting, like track design wise. Like visually, it looks like insane. I love it so much, and the music is pretty good too. But I do think that track design could have done a lot better. Because it is literally just like a double figure eight circuit from Mario Kart DS. Like, that's really bad. That's an insane snipe. Wow. I think Diddy Kong might be a rival character to Funky as well. I'm not too sure. But yeah. Oh, nice. I'm not accepting that. You're getting your... I'm not letting Baby Luigi win anymore. I don't care if I lose to Diddy Kong here. He's kind of chill. Ooh. Wow. Okay, yeah. I love Mario Kart 8 so much. Even on the Wii U, it's still, like, really good. Like, I played it... I got Mario Kart 8 for Wii U after when I got 8 Deluxe. And it's still, like, really good. Like, the only, like, bad part about Mario Kart 8 Wii U is, like, the battle mode. But other than that, it's still, like, really good. And maybe the characters like this kind of, like, eh. But otherwise, Mario Kart 8 is still Mario Kart 8. And I don't think that's really a bad thing. And, yeah, we love Mario Kart 8, you know? Dude, stop doing that to me. Baby Luigi almost passed me because of that. Yeah. Okay, I'm 1 point behind him now. That's... I really should have got first place there. Oh well. Oh well. And yeah, with 200cc, like, these tracks can fly by. Like, I don't even know if I'll, like, win the entire match here. Because also it's going to get reset when I do the other 48 tracks with the DLC. And yeah, honestly, back when the booster course pass was first, like, revealed, that was kind of hype. Like, even though that the graphics kind of looked like not really as good, and they aren't, in my personal opinion. Like, I'm sure, like, a bunch of, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe meat riders are gonna start hating me in the comments and disliking the video, but, like, I don't give a shit. Like, it compared to the art design of base Mario Kart 8 and base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, you can't lie that it's a lot more simplistic and lame. Like, it is literally just them trying to archive Mario Kart Tour. That's all what that DLC pack was. And hell, they didn't even archive the entirety of Mario Kart Tour. Only some of the tracks managed to get ported over. How did that not hit him? Oh yeah, of course we got hit by a banana. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, you can't really deny that. But it's still hype, and plus the soundtrack is still really good. And plus, the fact that it's still the same, like, gameplay as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like, of course it's gonna be good. Like, more Mario Kart 8 is more Mario Kart 8. And I heard that World, it controls a lot better than 8 somehow, like, it feels a lot more tighter. And I can't wait to play that one of these days. Crazy that Diddy Kong did not slow down in that lightning shock, like, I saw that. Yeah, okay, I'm just, like, dead silent right now because I'm freaking out about what's happening. Did that red show just pass by me because I got hit by a banana? That's kind of funny. Alright. Here we go. Triple reds. Oh yeah, of course. Who even was that? Was that Birdo? Okay, that's kind of funny. Like, Birdo won. Nice. There, now I have a little bit of a gap between Baby Luigi and Diddy Kong, but I don't think that'll really matter. Yeah, I'm cooked in Twisted Mansion. Oh well. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I guess otherwise in my history of, like, Mario Kart, my next game I owned myself was actually Mario Kart 7, and it was, because of, Mario Kart 7 came pre-installed with 2DS I got given, and, it's Mario Kart 7, in my personal opinion, although that you don't, it's like one of those games that you don't particularly go back to in the Mario Kart series, because it definitely got overshadowed by 8, because it basically took the gliding mechanics from 7, and then just added the anti-gravity on top of that. And also took, like, the underwater segments, which also was new to, 7 at the time, like, being able to drive underwater at a good speed, compared to, like, previous games when water was, like, an actual hazard. Sometimes it would be, like, a slow trap, like, you'd be stuck in the water for a little bit, and then Lakitu will pick you up later, kind of like, I think that was the way that it worked in, Super Nintendo and, Super Circuit. And then water was, actually part of the track design ever since 7. And I feel like it got kind of, like, underutilized in 7, but it definitely got fixed up in 8, being more utilized here. But I do think that it's kind of weird that there's, like, a water segment here in Twisted Mansion. There, yeah, that's the first star I ever got, because I'm sucking right now. Like, I'm not really the greatest at 200, but 200 in base, like, Mario Kart 8 back on the Wii U was fucking insane. Like, it was way, like, faster and more broken than this. But it was still good. It was still fun. It was, like, used as, like, a free update, which was kind of, like, cool. I feel like that stuff like that makes sense as a free update, not like full-on characters being locked behind stuff like that. Like, it may be like an extra mode that's kind of like bonus and unneeded. But maybe like, if you had to like wait for updates for different battle modes, that'd be kind of shitty. And I think that's the way that Mario Kart World actually worked. If I'm right or wrong, I saw that Bob on Blast was added later, which that's kind of fucked up. Like that should come with the game. And also, it seems like that some of the battle modes, or all the battle modes, is exactly like Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, where you actually had to do battle mode on the regular tracks. Unless if there's actual battle map sections in Mario Kart World throughout the open world. But otherwise, I'm not too sure. I haven't played Mario Kart World, so I wouldn't know. So I would 100% appreciate if anyone tells me, you know? Honestly, this video is going to give me, like, quite a workout on talking. Like, my throat is starting to hurt already. And I don't really want to stop talking, you know, because, you know, I want to have, like, all of the gameplay footage used here. But, if I ever, like, cough, I'm sorry. It gives a nice workout to, gives me some content creation skills, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot about, like, brake drift, that might be my problem. Should definitely do that more often. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I can cook now. I can cook. I can cook. Oh yeah, we got that. We got that. Yeah. And then after that, I got 8 Deluxe after 7, and, yeah. Rest is history. I played the original Mario Kart through, its, re-releases and a little bit of emulation. Illegal emulation, of course. But yeah, that's really about it. That's really about it. And then I played every entry in the series now in some given way. Like Super Mario Kart, not on original hardware, through official re-releases, same as 64. Super Circuit I have on original hardware. Double Dash on original hardware. DS, of course, I had when I was younger. Wii on original hardware. 7 through the pre-installed thing, and then 8 Wii U, and then 8 Deluxe. The only entry I haven't played is World. And yeah, I guess we're moving on to the Star Cup now. Honestly, to this day, I still think that the Star Cup in Mario Kart 8 is like one of the greatest cups in the entire Mario Kart franchise. Like, you start out with Sunshine Airport here, which is a fun freaking track. Like, I'm doing terribly right now, but this is a fantastic little short track. At least it seems short because, you know, it's 200cc. But, genuinely insane track. Oh yeah, the characters are silent because of the... I'm in the air. I tried to do a trick there. I hate 200 sometimes. Okay, the one thing I do notice about, like, computers with, like, bigger matches is that, the rival characters start to slow down and other characters start to catch up. And I know I'm able to outrun that blue shell somehow, but, like, yeah, look, Dry Bowser's clutching up right now. I see Rosalina starting to clutch. But, otherwise, like, Baby Luigi's getting his ass sort of handed to him right now. So, I find that kind of weird with rival characters sometimes. Like, that even happened in Wii a little bit. Like, I didn't see Baby Luigi all the time. Dude, the amount of items is crazy. Oh my god. This is terrible. Alright. I hate greens so much, man. Honestly, I was kind of suspecting that. Alright, I'm not gonna go for the shortcut because I know it's just gonna fuck me over. There we go. There. Alright. Alright. Alright, I might be a little bit more silent more often. Because I'm trying to eat and drink. Oh yeah. Then on to Dolphin Shoals. Like, this is another banger track. Like, the music alone, it's kind of what carries it for me. Because it's kind of like a little bit of a chill beach track first, and then it's like a super chill underwater track. And then it's like a real banger, like a jazz sort of track. And we get to experience all that, like, very quickly because it's 200. Like, there we go. Already done, like, the entirety of the track. Like, jeez. Yeah, I don't know how anyone is supposed to, like, make that turn in 200. Okay, that's Bugos. So yeah, this track is, like, that last turn in 200 was definitely not possible, in, at least in Mario Kart 8 Wii U, without whacking a freaking wall. Like, I feel like that 200 is a cool idea, but I don't really think it's that functional in my personal opinion. Like, even this is still, like, although a lot better than Mario Kart 8 Wii U. I don't know how to dodge blue shells, by the way, I'm sorry. But it is so broken. And I don't think it'll ever be that functional of a mode. Even if it's just, like, the smallest bit faster, then... Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what to do here. I knew that it was gonna happen. Oh, the red shell sort of, like, disappeared. Okay. Yeah, 200 at CC, like, cool, but it's never gonna be functional mode. I'm sorry. Okay, you just have to not trick, that's a trick. And then you have to do a nice... Oh, fuck you, bro. Oh, fuck you, baby Luigi. Nice try, you son of a bitch. There, yeah. Saved my ass right there. Yeah, and I think we got, what was next? I think Mount Wari was last. Yeah, we have Electrodrum next, yes. Honestly, unexpected track. Like, really cool, but very unexpected. That's the wrong button. I was, like, drinking, and it was like, okay, I'll just hold the A button with my left thumb instead of my right thumb because I'm drinking with my right hand, you know? And then I continued to hold the X button instead of A. Now I just feel like an idiot. Yeah, look at that. This is a crazy track. This is kind of, like, really satisfying to play in 200, though. I can't lie. Like, I think its track design is definitely, like, one of the most functional for 200cc. Because the thing is, 200cc was not made with Mario Kart 8 in mind. Like, this was made after. Or maybe they always had plans for it, but as, like, the free update. But, yeah. It was definitely not made with the original game in mind. At least from what I think. But at least we got, like, a banging track like this that works extremely well with 200. Like, I can cook on this. Like, sure, I'm still whacking into some walls because I keep on forgetting that brake drifts are a thing. But, it's still a really great time overall. I missed that mushroom. Whoops. Okay, fuck you. What was that? Fuck you. And then now Dry Bowser's on my ass. Like, what was that? It wouldn't even let me turn. That's crazy. Yeah, look, oh, here he is. Oh, yeah, give me a speed boost, send me off the edge. Oh, yeah, baby Luigi's ahead of me now. Oh, yeah, everyone's catching up. I love Mario Kart sometimes. Oh, yeah, now I can't cook anymore. Oh, he might actually, like, save my ass. Okay, I can probably, like, pull off a little bit of a shortcut here. Oh, he pulled off a shortcut. Fuck you! Fuck you! That's kind of funny, though. Mario Kart sure knows how to piss you off when it wants you to. Um, but hey, at least we got Mount Wario next, I think. Hell yeah. I fucking love Mount Wario, dude. Fucking love this shit. Honestly, I think, like, Wario tracks in general in Mario Kart series, it's kind of like fire. Like, it never actually really, like, it's kind of like unexpected themes that Wario has. Like, Wario is just like a second theme. Like, Wario Stadium, like, from the N64, and then, like, honestly, kind of a better version in DS. So yeah, he has two Wario Stadiums, and then he has Coliseum, which is awesome from Double Dash. Kind of makes you feel like an actual like go-karting experience like that. It's kind of like when I think of like the definition of what a Mario Kart track should be like, it's always gonna be like Wario Coliseum for me. And then we got this Mount Wario. Honestly, yeah, we got to deal some bullshit. No coins for the rest of the match, so I'll be hella slow. And then I think another Wario Shipyard from Mario Kart 7. That's kind of a crazy theme with Wario. Like all of those are like really unexpected with Wario in general. But I still like Wario has fantastic freaking tracks. Like even though that the N64 Wario Stadium is like one of the longest tracks in Mario Kart history, at least the original version, I think it got like shortened by all hell in Mario Kart World. Which, honestly, I was kind of expecting with that because of the way that Mario Kart Tour treated retro tracks, making them a lot lamer and shorter. Like with Sunset Wilds, for example, track design-wise. A lot more simpler turns. So yeah, I was expecting that to happen in Mario Kart World. If they did retro tracks, they would, like, shorten the tracks to all hell. At least, even when I was like predicting the next Mario Kart, I didn't say it in the video itself, but I had a feeling that that they wouldn't be very lazy about it, like Mario Kart Tour, and shorten the retro tracks. And yeah, I called it. They shortened Wario Stadium N64. They should have just, at the very least, made it like a 3-section track, much like Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road, for example. And that didn't get shortened in Mario Kart Tour. But then, no, let's just shorten Wario Stadium, because why the fuck not? Okay, fuck you, Dry Bowser. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Cloud Top Cruise is kind of fire, not gonna lie. Plus it has some incredible music. Plus it referenced, like, Mario Galaxy music at some point. Like, it's really good. Really great track. And honestly, this was like one of the easiest tracks I like can compare. Like, yeah, they should have done a little bit better with the tracks in the Booster Course Pass. Like, compare this to Sky Garden. Like, Sky Garden looks like shit. And I'm sure lots of people can agree on me with it, but I see that most, like, Mario Kart 8 fans fucking meat-ride the shit out of Booster Course Pass. Graphics-wise, they said, oh, it's passable. Like, think about it. It's 48 tracks, but it's all retro tracks. Like, you could have at least, like, waited a little bit longer to, pump out these tracks. What was that? Like, why didn't it even bump me into the wall properly? Like, I don't know. Sometimes this game confuses me. Alright, what is even going on? Final lap bullshit? It's kind of what I see is going on right now. It's okay. Alright, there we go. I'm probably not going to make that shortcut, to be honest. I'm playing it safe. Yeah, look at that. That was a lot better of an idea. Because I knew I'd probably whack into the wall like the second lap. Yeah, look, Baby Luigi's in 10th. That's really weird how some of the rival characters tend to do that. Like, they're meant to be, like, the characters that it's always rubber banding you, but sometimes they just suck ass in certain matches. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Bone Dry Dune. Did that say Bone Dry Dunes? Or did it say Bone Dry Ruins? I never know. Alright, let's do this. Honestly, this track is like ass in 200. Like, with some of the sharper turns, how the fuck are you supposed to do those? Without, like, actually being really skillful at the game. Like, look at this shit. Like, you cannot lie that this track is fucking, like, ass in 200. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, you can't even defend it. Like, sure, you can just say, oh, you're going in the wrong path. Which, yeah, I'm going in the much slower path. Or, at least a more inferior path. But the fact that it's not functional in 200 is kind of crazy. And here I am bitching about it playing in 200 anyways, just because of the content. Because I know it has to be 200 for people to be interested. So yeah. Yeah. What else? You know what? I feel like talking about other stuff now while I'm talking about stuff. While I'm playing Mario Kart. I finally got, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. That game's been really good so far. Like, it's like a life sim game, but, it's really good. It's exactly what I wanted out of, like, a new Tomodachi Life game. Being a lot more randomized and, like, Tomodachi Life on 3DS was randomized, but I don't think it had, like, much stuff to be randomized. So that's why I kind of, like, had my phases with it. While I think that although I have seen a lot of repeated stuff, there is, like, lots of, like, slight differences that you can have with, the experience of each thing that goes on. Like, there's multiple outcomes with, each randomized experience. Plus, the fact that you could put, like, inside jokes and the game is completely uncensored is really awesome. Because with, like, the original Tomodachi Life, I actually, like, modded my 3DS to get rid of, like, the, swearing filter. Just so the Miis can say some funny shit and, like, quirky questions. Or as their catchphrase. And now that I don't even have to, like, mod my entire console just to do that, it's actually like, oh, you can make them say fuck, shit, bitch whenever you feel like it. And, it's really good. I do think that's a really awesome move of Nintendo. And I think it's still, like, technically rated E, even though that you could say fuck in it. But, it's not like, I think they can get away with it because of the fact that it's not online. But I don't think that online stuff is actually, like, rated by the ESRB. Okay, fuck you, pal. I knew that something that would happen too, because I have, like, an overpowered item and a high placement. But, yeah, oh, that's who used my star. It was fucking, like... Well, it was fucking Rosalina, or... It was Diddy Kong. Darn you, Diddy Kong. But, yeah, I do think that's, like, an awesome move, and plus... You can, like, make your own, like, custom wallpapers for houses. You can make custom items for the Miis to mess around with. Like, it's a really great, like, addictive game. And so far it has been, like, very addictive so far for me. Like, I've basically played it, like, every day. Sure, I might have missed, like, a couple days here and there, but, you know, that kind of, like, happens to me with Animal Crossing sometimes, too. And I don't own New Horizons myself, like, I sort of, like, gave that as a present to my mom. But, when I'm, like, playing, like, Animal Crossing, like, New Leaf, I kind of, like, fall off a little bit a couple of days. And, hell, I've been falling off of, like, Animal Crossing stuff recently. I guess it definitely has something to do with Tomodachi Life. And also, like, me just, like, basically playing it once every week as, like, a schedule, like, oh, I have to play this Saturday because KK slider time, and I just like gave up. Like I'm getting yelled at by my villagers in Wild World. I have to like get a new haircut every time I get into City Folk, and in New Leaf I'm at least that one doesn't really matter that much because I have my town set as the one where the villagers can water the flowers for me. And they don't really get angry at you that much. They'll just mention that you've been gone for a while, but they won't like get pissed off at you. And then plus because of the being able to set one of the town ordinances as like being able to making the villagers water your flowers for you, it makes it like a lot better of an experience for me. And honestly, Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road, to be honest, it's good, but I do think it's kind of like a major disappointment compared to Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road. Like, after like an insane Rainbow Road like that, I do think that we needed something like more insane, especially like compared to like a handheld Rainbow Road. Like, it's still good overall, but we could have done a lot better, you know? Dude, that's kind of crazy that the CPUs can pass by you even if you do that shortcut. I guess it's because of my rival bullshit. And also, I suck ass at the shortcut, as you can tell, because I fell. I'm probably doing it, like, completely wrong, but whatever. Alright, lock in, lock in. Oh, of course. I knew that... I cannot do a drift on that corner. And even though that I need to in order to win, it just won't let me. But oh well. Okay, of course I missed my end. I'm like, look at this shit. This is like the average shit I deal with in Mario Kart 8 when I'm not playing against like actual human players. Like, the computers like kick my ass. And I got like originally so pissed off when I couldn't, when one of the computers passed by me when playing this Rainbow Road in I think it was Mirror. And I was trying to get like the 1 star each in order to unlock like one of the carts. Car parts. I think it might have been Gold Glider. What the fuck is going on? And you know, one of the computers like insanely speed up, perfectly aligns with everything. And then, oh, I'm 1 point off from getting 3 stars. I mean, oh, well, at least 1 star in my trophy. And that was fucking bullshit. And it's, yeah, Baby Daisy's gonna try to hit my ass. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind, Diddy Kong passed me. That's kind of funny, though. Like, yeah, shit like that happens. Like, they get, like, an insane speed boost. I do think that, like, speed boost that you get from, like, being behind someone is so bullshit in racing games, but... whatever. Now, I'm wondering, the way that this works, will I be on the Mario Kart 8 DLC tracks, or will it send me to the retro tracks next? Oh, it sends me to the retro tracks next. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Like, because this is technically a Deluxe now, will it just send me to the, oh yeah, fuck you. Will it just send me to, the DLC tracks? Because it's not really, added content later on. It's just part of the game now. Also, I do think that Movement Meadows is kind of overrated. Like, look at this track. It's just a fucking, like, oval. Like, is it really that good? Is it really that good? Like, it's banger, but, like... it's not, like, super awesome or anything. Unless if that's, like, everyone's standpoint. They just think it's, like, good enough. Like, I think it's just good enough. Here comes baby Luigi and Diddy Kong on my ass. Look at that speed boost. That's crazy. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. This is ass. this is the kind of like enjoyment I want out of videos like this. It's kind of why I'm doing this again, but instead I'm just on my own this time. I wanted like bullshit to happen like this. I honestly don't think I'm gonna get first place overall, either on the DLC half or this half. But this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted bullshit to happen, and that's what I got. Although this is a little bit too chill. Yeah, that was a little bit chill near the end. I wanted more bullshit. This isn't what I need for content. I need it to be more interesting. Whatever, I guess. Whatever. So yeah, I didn't know that it worked like that. And I hope I can do the DLC. In DLC half by choosing the DLC cups. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna have to like record this in 2 halves or not. I'm hoping not. Also, genuinely really good choice of a Mario Circuit. GBA Mario Circuit is kind of like a deep cut, you know? Actually, not really deep cut. I'm not even like saying my words right. I think that the GBA tracks in Mario Kart 8 are genuinely like insane. Like the amount of changes that they made to them feel like fresh and new tracks. Like the Super Nintendo tracks, on the other hand, I think that's kind of fair to keep them very similar to the originals because it was the first Mario Kart game, and I think that's like makes sense from a nostalgia standpoint. So, and the fact that they made like Super Circuit tracks not flat is actually really cool. And hell, it's still sort of flat here, but like having this one little area like not flat is honestly pretty cool. Like it's very unneeded, but it's still really cool that it's here anyway. It's genuinely insane with the amount of work that they added to the GBA tracks. And I'm sure it might be that way in World, if there's any, like, Mario or World Super Circuit tracks in there. I'm not too sure. And honestly, I think that area is probably, like, a little bit slower. I don't know why I took it. I just took it for funsies. Oh well. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright. Yeah, I might be a little bit silent during loading screens. I hope you don't mind. I'm just getting tired of it. Alright. Honestly, when I first, like, played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe here, and found out that Cheap Cheap Beach was here, dude, I like, popped off. Like, this was, like, one of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart DS. Like, Mario Kart DS is so special to me. I really want to make a review on it, but I'm probably going to end up doing Double Dash first to sort of go in order with the Mario Kart series. But the Mario Kart DS is going to get, like, a really special video it deserves. I just love DS so much. It has such a... being, like, an early... It still has, like, that old handheld vibes in a way. It kind of, like, holds, like, a lot of specialness to it, you know? I don't know how else to describe it. Basically, like, dedicated handheld consoles feel a lot more special than just having, like, console-type games on the go. Like, Mario Kart DS was basically like an N64 on the go. Like Mario Kart 64, but on the go. With Mario Kart DS. Because it was, like, the first handheld Mario Kart game in true 3D. Like, 3D graphics-wise. Like, handheld games with Super Circuit was just Super Mario Kart again. And hell, it was basically Super Mario Kart 1 plus 2, technically, in a way. Because it came with its own original game that was heavily based on the original Mario Kart, but it also came with the original Mario Kart as unlockables. And that's kind of cool. And, yeah, fuck that. That was kind of bullshit. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. They're trying to, like, clear the gap between me. Oh well. Oh fucking well. Hell, we're only like 50 minutes into recording so far. And honestly, I feel like that Toad's Turnpike should have at least been like 1 cup later. Because I wanted the cars to be a lot harder to dodge. But it makes sense that it's in the first like Retro Track Cup. But because of like the fact that it's literally just a figure 8. But whatever, bro. I guess we'll take what I can get. Whatever. Also, I find it kind of funny that they never changed the texture for that cart. I mean, truck. The fact that it still has, like, the original Mario Kart 8 Wii U branding on it. But I do think that the fact that they never changed it kind of, like, makes sure that there's not any removed content from the original version. Like, this is a genuine, like, insanely good port of Mario Kart 8. Or just, like, a really good port, or remaster of sorts. Or definitive edition. In any game in general. Like, I think that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of the greatest re-releases of all time. Because I think another game that's also really good re-release-wise is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. But I'll talk about that after. Like, Mario Kart 8 here, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe compared to the original 8, they only added like a few gameplay tweaks, and some of them were like added like in updates later, like being, like, you don't lose your glider after when you get struck by lightning, for example. It's like a later update, but the fact that that's here now, honestly, makes it a lot better and less bullshit. But it still has that bullshit to it. And then they added, like, the second item slot, which is a lot treated more like Double Dash style, where in previous Mario Kart games, like, literally with Mario Kart 7, you're able to, like, hold another item behind you while having, like, another item in reserve. While in the original Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, you would have one item slot just like 7, but that item would not be removed if it was behind you. Like, for example, I have this green shell behind me, and that green shell still appears in my item slot. But I do think that it's kind of like a good change. I think it gives it a lot more of a skill-based kind of thing. Like, even though that I already made the entire thing of like, oh, it's not skill-based and stuff like that. But I do think it's kind of like bullshit for the coin item. Like, I think that when I had a... In my personal opinion, I think that they added that just to make you fucking pissed. Like, either they added, like... Okay, so we have, like, kind of like a bullshitty... or not really bullshit. We have this new style of the way that the items are gonna work. Or at least they kind of work like Double Dash again. Where the item won't be removed from your item in reserve if you're holding it behind you. Or I don't think you can even hold anything behind you in Double Dash. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can. So it's kind of similar to Double Dash. But then they're like, okay, let's add the coin item, so then in first place, you always get the coin item. Because the coin item is so common, and this game, like 8 Deluxe, I do think it's good that there's 2 items now, so then you don't always get the bullshit of just coins in first place. Because although that Mario Kart is like a lot better when you get like angry and pissed off and more bullshitty, I feel like with a re-release, I think it's kind of fair to make it a little bit easier for us to unlock everything again. And the only way we can do that is by, at the very least, getting 1 star in each cup, which is nice. And plus as well, like, here with 8 Deluxe, you don't have to unlock every single cup. You have, like, all the tracks from the get-go. And I do think that's fine for a re-release. But I'm glad that we still have, like, we still had to unlock all the kart parts, which was really nice. And all the DLC came on the cartridge as well, which was also really good. And plus we had a really good battle mode, so that also makes Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a lot better than the original. We have 200cc was tweaked a lot better, which, although I'm still like, not really doing that good right now, it is a lot better than compared to how broken it was on Wii U. And they still kept their Mercedes-Benz collab, so it truly is the definitive version of Mario Kart 8. Like, everything from the Wii U version is still here. Plus, stuff that just needed to be changed and needed things to be a lot better. But maybe if, on a technicality, it's not the definitive version of Mario Kart 8 because you can't play the original style of battle mode, but, like, it doesn't really matter that much. Like, a better battle mode is better battle mode. Plus, you have, like, all these different, like, battle modes as well. Like, coin runners and stuff like that. I think the only battle mode in Mario Kart 8 Wii U was legitimately just balloon battle. And, yeah, that was kind of, like, lame. I could be wrong, though. But I'm glad that we got, like, coin runners and Bob on Blast, and then, like, Renegade Roundup, which is kind of like Cops and Robbers, but in Mario Kart. And hell, they, with the original, like, battle maps they made for it, it feels like exactly like Mario Kart 8. Like, that's... The fact that they made, like, battle maps that are equally graphically to the base game of Mario Kart 8 literally brings no excuse to the Booster Course Pass in 8 Deluxe. Like, yeah. I'm still gonna bitch about it when I play the Booster Course Pass once we get there. But yeah. And as well, like, 8 Deluxe in general, fantastic fucking port, dude. I'm exploding. I'm not doing that. And they added more characters. It has a lot better of a character selection compared to Wii U. Like, literally that entire, like, character select was Koopalings and baby characters, and clone characters. And I'm glad that this game kind of fixed that. And plus, with the DLC on top of that, I think makes it a lot better. But I do question why they wanted to add Peachette, which is kind of weird. But the fact that the final, like, characters we got in 8 Deluxe in the Booster Course Pass was 3 characters and a shit ton of, like, Mii costumes that originated from the Mario Kart Tour is honestly really awesome. Like, we not only got, we got Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and then Peachette, although it's just Peach again. I do think that, it's kind of, like, passable as, like, a bonus character, like, whatever, they had extra time, they ported her over. But the fact that we got, like, Diddy Kong and Funky Kong in this game, it's awesome. And the fact that, like, Diddy Kong did not appear in Mario Kart World is kind of crazy. Like, if Funky Kong, although that I love him, he's kind of like more of a forgettable character in the Mario franchise when you really think about it. Like, the only reason he's memorable in the first place is because he appeared in Mario Kart, and he was also, like, the most broken character in Mario Kart Wii, so he kind of became iconic because of that. But Diddy Kong should always, like, be there. Like, that's kind of crazy the way he wasn't there. Also, how the fuck did that not hit Luigi? That's kind of crazy. Alright. It's kind of crammed and crazy. Alright, oh, that was like an insane truck at G's. I think I just, like, clutched up the entire match. Hell yeah, look at that. And I made sure that baby Luigi didn't get... He still got second anyway? What the hell? I guess it might have been because of the... Oh, whatever. 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 I was just texting. I was just checking some notifications on my phone, sorry. What? I thought that the villager would make it, but no, let's just make baby Luigi second anyway. Oh well. Oh, fucking well. Oh yeah, and 3DS DK Jungle, kind of a W track. I think they actually got, like, in the original Mario Kart 7, I'm pretty sure they actually got Retro Studios to make this track, because it was based off of Donkey Kong Country Returns, right? And they actually got Retro Studios to make the track. Like, okay, that's kind of weird. I feel like that you could have still made the track. It's not like that they were, like, holding Donkey Kong Country behind on you or something. Kind of weird. But whatever. Whatever. But yeah, otherwise with 8 Deluxe, and then plus with the DLC on top of it, as much as I'm bitching about it, like, they doubled the track length. Like, as much as I like, the graphics are, like, ass, in my personal opinion, I do think that it's still genuinely, like, awesome that we have, like, the ability to do that in this version of the game. Even though that it's, you have to pay extra for it, or have, like, the, NSO expansion pack. But, still insane. And yeah, I do own this. I actually bought it with, over the eShop and not getting it over NSO expansion pack. So at the very least, I actually, like, own this DLC pack. So, I'm happy about that. Or I guess I can own it as much as I can with the digital file. But, I at least more consistently own it compared to a subscription service. So I'm glad that I do. Because that DLC is, although as much as, once again, graphics, more Mario Kart 8 is more fucking Mario Kart 8, okay? I'll stop bitching about the graphics, at least for now. But, the fact we have a fantastic addition soundtrack to it, and even though that it's just a way to archive Mario Kart Tour, and plus we had like the extra like characters on top of that. Like we had like PD Piranha and PD Piranha Return, which was awesome. I was about to say King Boo because I mostly associate PD Piranha with King Boo because of Double Dash. But the fact that he made an appearance was nice. And yeah, fucking awesome. And Waluigi Pinball. Like, speaking of Wario Stadium, Waluigi Pinball, because it shares the same track. Which kind of sucks, the fact that the Waluigi Pinball is the only song that never got its own, like, dedicated remix. Compared to, any other track in this game. I'm getting a single item and it's genuine bullshit right now. But, I do think that they should have made, like, a more, like, fast-paced kind of song. Even if it's, like, just, like, replacing the instruments, if this is, like, digitally made, it would have been nice. What the fuck is this shit? Like, what was that? So yeah, I do think it's kind of like ass in a way that Waluigi Pinball didn't get its own remix, but the fact that it's still like the same song in the first place, like the original DS version, it's fine. But it does kind of bug me that it's actually like a separate track in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack on the Nintendo Music. And they did that with Mario Kart 64 as well. Like, Luigi Raceway, Mario Raceway, Royal Raceway, and Wario Stadium are all separate tracks in the Mario Kart 64 soundtrack on Nintendo Music, and they're all the same song. Same length, same everything. I don't get why they did that. Like, in the official original OST that I think they did, at least exclusive to Japan, there was an entire track called Raceways in Wario Stadium. Like, you could have just continued to do that. Like, what was the problem there? I guess it has something to do with the fact that it has to be accurate to the games, but, like, it's kind of weird. Plus, it's kind of surprising that, okay, they have, like, the intro version, I mean, the intro to the Yoshi's Island track from the DLC, which is its own, like, separate, like, track compared to the usual intro song you get at the start of any other race. But the F-Zero version, the F-Zero, like, song that was used on the intro of its tracks, like for Mute City and Big Blue, isn't on the soundtrack. So it's kind of like inconsistent, and I kind of hate that. Not gonna lie. Like it technically doesn't have every song from Mario Kart 8 in on the Nintendo Music, and with the fact that it's just one single track and it's technically more of a sound effect, I don't think they'll ever add it. I don't think they ever will. And it really sucks, honestly, because that's an entire track missing, even if it's just like 2 seconds long. Kind of bullshit, honestly. But whatever. Honestly, Sherbet Land, like from the Mario Kart Double Dash here in eight, major improvement compared to the original, honestly. Like it just feels a lot better, you know? And the fact that you can go into the water is automatically like a really nice benefit. So it's nice. And also I also kind of find it kind of funny with some tracks that isn't like a Mario Circuit or a Rainbow Road that has like the same name as other tracks throughout the series. Like we have, of course, like Wario Stadium, first coming from Mario Kart 64, and then a separate Wario Stadium made in Mario Kart DS, which was kind of weird. And then we had, of course, like Sherbet Land from Mario Kart 64, and then we have Sherbet Land from Double Dash. So it's kind of weird how stuff works out like that in the Mario Kart series sometimes. That isn't just like a Mario Circuit or a or a Rainbow Road. Okay, I'm not winning this. Jesus. Yeah, I'm not winning that. I'm not winning this. Yeah, all of my items are gone. GG's. Oh. Push me into the banana. Yeah, easy 10th place. Unless if we can pull off like an insane trick. Holy shit! Holy! That was crazy. That was awesome. Damn. Damn. Damn, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Oh. Okay. Oh. God. Holy. Okay, I'll stop. I swear. Sorry, I'm like appreciating Music Park. Music Park is kind of like one of my favorites from Mario Kart 7, so I kind of tend to chill out. Even though that it's far from like one of the most chill tracks out there. It's just such a... It kind of gives me nostalgia of when I was playing Mario Kart 7 for the first time. Like, even though that, like, 7 isn't the most, like, look back on Mario Kart entry, I do think that it's still very special to me. It was the first game that I got with my first handheld or genuine game console I've ever owned myself. Like, it's still very, very special to me. It was awesome, man. Like, I can talk about, like, my memories with 2DS, like, so much. You know, maybe I will. Honestly. The 2DS, or I'm just gonna call it the 3DS, because, but know that I'm most likely I'm talking about my 2DS. But the 3DS was awesome, man. Like it barely ever used its gimmick that much to its full advantages. Hence like the entirety of me getting a 2DS anyways. But the 2DS was like dirt fucking cheap. Like I think that the 2DS is still, like, one of the greatest deals for game consoles out there. And hell, like, most of them came with, like, a free game installed. Like, at least here, like, the 2DS pre-installed with, like, Mario Kart 7 was, like, $100. Like, that's fucking good. Like, that's genuinely insane. And, that 2DS is still running to this day. and I'm really glad that it is. I made an entire like look back video on it. Honestly, I might check in with my 2DS a lot more, just for nostalgia purposes. But like, yeah, at least the 3DS era. Like, although that I wasn't really majorly a part of it, sort of like got the 2DS basically like right before the Switch launched. Um, like the original 2DS. Um, and I didn't really get much like exclusives for it. It was mostly just Mario games, maybe like a Pokemon here and there, but like it's still like a console I want to like get a lot of the titles for now, like because I'm starting to like collect, you know? Like I've been collecting for a while now, but I do think that the 3DS is kind of like a main priority right now, but it's kind of hard to look for like 3DS games weirdly. I guess it might be like the fact that there isn't that many like 3DS games out there like floating around. Like there's 3DSs floating around for sure, but that's only because like every person that bought a 3DS bought at least one of each model. Like the only reason that the 3DS sold us that much was honestly because like we meat rode that console throughout its lifetime, compared to the fucking Wii U. But yeah, that's why like I don't think the games really are that. I mean, I think they're still like barely not that expensive though. Like the 3DS games are actually fairly cheap overall, but I do think that they are sort of hard to find. But okay, fuck you. Whatever, I'll take third. But yeah, that's sort of like my standpoint on it. I might be like wrong and like 3DS games are dirt cheap and super easy to find, but at least my experience with like trying to collect for the console so far, that's kind of what it's been for me. And that's why I haven't really got that many new 3DS games. Or not like new 3DS games, like 3DS games in general. Because there is new 3DS exclusive games. It's literally just like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, and Minecraft, like let's be fucking honest. Once again, like, Mario Kart DS tracks are fucking, like, awesome, dude. Like, even though that it got hella changed in Mario Kart 8 here, the fact that the original is still at the very least, like, similar track design-wise, like, you gotta admit that the DS had, like, some of the greatest tracks in the Mario Kart series. And Mario Kart Wii as well. But I do still think that Mario Kart DS is a lot better, at least for balancing. Like, it's still... Mario Kart DS still has, like, the Mario Kart bullshit, but Mario Kart Wii goes too far into it. Like, I feel like something like this, even though that I'm on, like, 200cc right now, I do think that it's, kind of bullshitty in Mario Kart Wii. It's kind of like, eh... Like, I can tolerate it, and it's only fun when you're when you're playing with friends with Mario Kart Wii. If you're not playing with friends in Mario Kart Wii, then you're not gonna have a fucking good time. You're gonna, like, be so pissed off at the game. And honestly, when I make a review about it, I'm gonna mention that. Like, and honestly, a lot of the... now that I think about it, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, in my personal opinion, is very similar to Mario Kart Wii. Like... the only way to get, like, actual, like, enjoyment out of it... Like, Mario Kart Wii, okay, it's a lot more enjoyable than New Super Mario Bros. Wii, in my personal opinion. Because it has fantastic tracks, and even though the computers are kind of bullshitty, that's, like, the only... It's kind of like Mario Kart 64 vibes, okay? I'll give it, like, the pass. But New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the only way for me to have, like, actual enjoyment out of that game is actually when I'm playing with 3 other people. If I'm playing with just one other person, it's gonna be fun, but not that fun. Like, the level design in New Super Mario Bros. Wii is so boring and so plain, and there's barely any enemies. It's just super lame. And I do think that the only way to get a non-boring experience out of New Super Mario Bros. Wii is by legitimately having 3 other players. And that's kind of bull. I really don't want that. And also, I find it kind of bullshit that in both New Super Mario Bros. Wii and the original New Super Mario Bros. U, first player was required to play as Mario, but when you're like second player, third player, fourth player, you can choose if you want to be Luigi or one of the 2 Toads. Like, that was kind of like not really the greatest thing in my opinion. Alright, insane shortcut. I kind of failed that. Oh well, this track was kind of fire in Mario Kart 7. Like, although that Mario Kart 7, I do think it's a little bit weaker than DS, at least track design wise. Mario Kart 7 still had like fantastic freaking tracks. Like, I genuinely love it. Okay, that was... Honestly, it was gonna happen someday if I continued to do shit like that. And honestly, the remix in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is nice. Like, listen to this. This is an awesome track. I love the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack. Definitely one of my favorites of all time. Like, a favorite game soundtracks of all time. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about more definitive editions, too, at some point. So yeah, I already talked about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is also, like, really awesome on Switch. Like, it takes 3D World, it doesn't remove a single damn thing. Like, even when the fact that they don't have Miiverse anymore, like, those stickers, they turned them into full color, and then you can use them in a new photo mode instead. Like, the dedication is crazy. And then they sped up every single character, which, although, kind of makes it kind of funky, but it's really fresh. It's awesome. And then, they didn't really add anything else to it, but they just tightened up the experience so well. And then plus, like, Luigi Brothers, the unlockable, it's not running on a shitty... It doesn't have the shitty, dark colors from the, Wii U Virtual Console NES, emulator anymore, so that was nice. That's nice, too. Like, they just improved on the experience with 3D World on Switch. And then plus it comes with Bowser's Fury, which is an awesome experience. Like, it's a short 3D Mario experience, but it's still a really good 3D Mario experience overall. And I want to do a review on that, and hell, I can do that now because of the capture card that I have. But I think it would make more sense to review 3D World first. At least with, like... Yeah, although I don't really have the original Wii U version. I'll have to, like, sort of get a hold of that. And then maybe talk about Bowser's Fury. But I think even though that the characters run a little faster, I think that I might get away with reviewing 3D World with just the Switch version. And, yeah. Like, it just makes the experience a lot better. Plus, the loading isn't as bullshitty anymore, so that's nice. And then there's multiplayer in the Captain Toad stages on there, so awesome. It's just a genuinely nice experience. Like, I love it for that. There's some re-releases that I think is really good for that. Like, and the fact that it's not, like, on a failed console makes it automatically better. Like, I do think that there's actual fair reason to Nintendo re-releasing almost the entirety of the Wii U's library on Switch. Like, even, like, the most iconic game on Switch being Breath of the Wild is literally, on a technicality, a Wii U game. Because it was made with the Wii U in mind first, but then, because of the amount of delays that Breath of the Wild had, it just coincided with the Switch, so it went on Switch as well. And that kind of, like, turned out with, like, Twilight Princess on Wii and GameCube. Honestly, I knew that was going to happen with the Blue Shell. So yeah, it's. I think there's a fair reason to why Nintendo re-releases the Wii U games, but some re-releases are kind of dumb. Like, if every re-release that they had from the Wii U was like exactly was treated like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and 3D World Bowser's Fury, I think they would get a really good pass. But most of them aren't. Like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I'm not missing out on much by only owning the Wii U version. Like, all I'm missing out on is Funky Mode. And that's literally just a super easy mode for Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Like, sure I'm missing out on Funky Kong, but like, it just doesn't matter, man. It just doesn't matter. Also, yeah, I'm like locking in right now, kinda. As soon as I said that, like a red gel hit me, but I genuinely memorized this. Honestly, I'm really happy that N64 Rainbow Road was remade, and the fact that it's not like a 3-lap course, it's instead like a 1-lap course. Although, I do think that at the very least, it should have been like a 2-lap course, because in some cases I do think it's still sort of like short, especially in 200cc. Okay, fuck you, bro. There was no need for that. That was like a final section, like, okay, let us catch up to you. We don't want you winning this one. Yeah, look at that. That was crazy. What the fuck? Nice try. Give me second. Okay, yeah, see that? That's Mario Kart bullshit. But honestly, who even cares? I have like over 100 points. I don't think it really matters anymore. There's our cough. I was expecting that at some point. Okay, so now it should be the DLC tracks. But I wonder, will it go to... Okay. I'm pretty sure both the Egg Cup and the Triforce Cup was in the same DLC pack, right? So I wonder if it'll go to the Triforce Cup, or will it go to the next cup after, which I'm pretty sure might be the Bell? I think? I'm not too sure. I genuinely don't know. Or it's the Leaf Cup, I don't know. Whichever one, I don't know. I just wonder how, like, this, or does it truly go in order like the way that it was all released on the Wii U version? Like, if so, like, this is truly the definitive way to play Mario Kart 8. Like, even though that, I'm saying like a lot, it's just a habit, man. But I do think that this is still, like, one of the greatest re-releases of all time. Like, I'm gonna say that the entire time, man. It's genuinely awesome. Genuinely awesome. Okay, now I'm starting to, like, fall off. Whatever. I appreciate that they sort of... Honestly... Okay. Although that... I tend to hate the fact that they double dip with retro tracks, I do think that it's fair to double dip with retro tracks once you run out of every single track in the Mario Kart series, or as well if you're making DLC, or if you're putting it in a new, like, high graphic style and is genuinely, like, switching up the track design like Mario Kart 8. So that's why, like, Yoshi's Circuit first appeared in Mario Kart DS as a retro track, but it sort of got done dirty because yeah, it just got sort of done dirty. Okay, yeah, of course, I'm not allowed to pass it by anyone. But whatever. Nice, I gave me second, that's crazy. We'll take that. So yeah, I think double dips is okay as long as they actually add some insane graphics to it, or like edit the track design enough. So, for example, like SNES Rainbow Road. And honestly, I find that kind of weird that that wasn't like the final track in one of these cups. Like, it was a halfway mark in the Triforce Cup. Which, I guess it's fine. Especially because I think Hyrule Circuit is the end of that cup. Or it might be the start. If it's the start, then if so, like, what the hell, man? What are we doing? And also, Excite Bike Arena, kind of fire, not gonna lie. Plus, me finding out that it's actually, like, not, it's actually randomized. Really awesome. At least, in my personal opinion. I think it's kind of like not randomized in time trials. I think it's sort of like set. It has a set like layout, so then it's kind of fair to get a what do you call it? To get fair world records. That's it. So yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a red shell. Oh yeah, we're at the final lap, bullshit. Come on. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Alright, let's lock in. I don't think I'm making it to first, though. Oh, I might, actually, never mind. There. I kind of like Excite Bike Arena. It's kind of like a more chill Baby Park. Oh shit, this is gonna be chaos in Baby Park. Oh. This Baby Park is coming up next. Oh my god. Huh. I kind of... Honestly, I don't know why, but Dragon Driftway is kind of like forgettable to me. And I really wish it wasn't. Like, I don't know why I forget about this. Like, this is a really awesome track. Like, look at this. This is a genuinely, like, really tough, well-designed course. Especially for a DLC track originally from Mario Kart 8 Wii U. It's really, really nice. Really nice. Alright. I'm sure I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I just wish that I didn't forget about this track so much, because it's really fun. I always have a blast when I'm playing it. I'm having a blast right now. Yeah, this is honestly like a really nice video idea. I think it's really nice to start playing games again. The fact that I got like this new fancier capture card that not only like lets me record in OBS Studio but still have like the footage on the TV. Honestly, I think it unlocks a lot more capability for me to start doing playthroughs and Let's Plays again. Because my original Let's Plays was mostly either if I wanted to play on a console, I would use the Wii U and use the Wii U gamepad as a screen. Or I would use my computer, which I'm not really the biggest fan of doing Let's Plays on PC. I just want to like chill out, hold a controller, and just start playing games. So I think something like this is really nice, and I think this gives me a lot better of time playing stuff. It's really nice. And I might do more Mario Kart related playthroughs in the future, honestly. Like, I already had the Mario Kart Wii one, which I might make a dedicated playlist just made for the Mario Kart series, because I don't think I'm gonna have, like, multiple parts of an entire Mario Kart playthrough. I'm just gonna have, like, one dedicated to me, playing one game and that's it. Like, I'll have a dedicated playlist to me playing Mario Kart. And Mute City, awesome track. I love this. I love F-Zero so much. F-Zero, like, as much as I play Mario Kart and I love Mario Kart, I honestly love F-Zero a lot better. It at least as, like, my main go-to racing game, I always go to an F-Zero. So I really want to get F-Zero GX on GameCube. But it's kind of like a hot ticket item in the GameCube library. But I really wanna experience F-Zero GX. I have F-Zero. I'm able to play F-Zero X in some ways, like through the Wii U Virtual Console or the Wii's Virtual Console, or of course Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. But yeah, F-Zero is such a fun time. That's hell. The only reason I play as like I use the Big Blue cart in this game is not because like it's actually competitively viable. Like you can tell that my actual like a card combination is not competitively viable in 8 Deluxe. Like it has to be Yoshi Teddy Button or some shit like that. But the Wiggler, funny Wiggler, haha. But I only use the Big Blue to honor my love for F-Zero. And hell, my original main being Toad before the DLC, when I use more heavier tires. I'm getting a text right now. I'm sure you probably heard that on the microphone. Yeah, you definitely hear it now. Whatever. But yeah. F-Zero is just really special to me. F-Zero is always going to be a good time. There. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's continue on. I'm not editing that out because I don't care. Alright. Oh yeah, Wario's Goldmine being in DLC. Kinda crazy, not gonna lie. Kinda crazy. Wait, so is this the Triforce Cup? I don't know, actually. If I have Super Nintendo Rainbow Road next, then yeah, this is the Triforce Cup, and it truly goes in order by every cup in base Mario Kart 8. So, if this is actually Triforce Cup, then this truly is like the definitive version of Mario Kart 8. Like, genuinely insane that they still had the code made to do it like that, even if, like, the cups show that you would probably do it in a different order. Like, you know, you'd expect to go, sort of like a reading from left to right kind of thing with the track order in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But it actually goes the first of 4 on the top, which is the Nitro tracks, or the original tracks. I call them Nitro tracks because of Mario Kart DS. And then the Retro tracks, which are the 4 at the bottom, from left to right. And then the first 2 DLC tracks, which is the one next to Special Cup, and then the one next to Lightning Cup, and then the last remaining 2 up to down, which is, it's kind of like a weird order, but that's how it worked in Mario Kart 8 Wii U. So, it was nice. It's nice. And honestly, yeah, I love this game so much, man. Like, I don't even have any mods on, but you don't need it. This game's fantastic. So, Mario Kart World has a lot going for it. Oh, I fucking dodged that. That was kind of clutch, not gonna lie. Really clutch. Really clutch. Alright, so SNES Rainbow Road is next. This truly goes in order by how it should be. Oh my god, this is the definitive version of Mario Kart 8. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is fucking awesome. Alright, let's do this. And yeah, here's another double dip I'm okay with. Like, graphically, I think this is the greatest SNES Rainbow Road has ever looked. Like, although that it still looks very flat and looks like it comes from Super Mario Kart, the fact that they added so much detail compared to Mario Kart 7's version is genuinely awesome. Alright, I'll stop. Actually, no, I won't. I don't think I need a mushroom in 200. Fuck you. Yeah. Now, the thing is, I fucking absolutely despise playing the original Rainbow Road on the original Mario Kart because of, how small it is. Like, it definitely got majorly enlarged in Mario Kart 7, and especially here in 8. And hell, I think it got even smaller in Super Circuit when it was ported over, which is kind of crazy. But because it was in Mario Kart Super Circuit, all of the hazards got removed. So that means there was no thwomps to worry about at the very least, but it's kind of lame. It's kind of the thing with Mario Kart Super Circuit. It ported over all the tracks from Super Mario Kart, but removed every hazard. Except for, like, the water from Donut Plains in Koopa Beach. Which is kind of odd. So, no oil slicks or pipes. I think it might have kept the slopes that force you to jump. And hell, I don't think there was even any... I think there might be mud in Choco Island, but I could be wrong. And honestly, Ice Ice Outpost here in Mario Kart 8 honestly kind of always gave me a vibe of, like, a sort of, like, Rainbow Road that isn't a Rainbow Road. It kind of has, like, the track design that feels like that. Like, a much easier Rainbow Road, but still kind of feels like a Rainbow Road in general. At least that's what I kind of get off of it. Like, it's really awesome. Okay, the lightning kind of screwed things up. I was genuinely about to, like, chill out there. That's why I wasn't speaking for a little bit. But okay, I'll deal with what I can get. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, and I really like the fact that there's, like, 2 separate paths always throughout the entirety of this track. It's really awesome. It's a really nice gimmick, to be honest. Yeah, and I'm never gonna make that any of those shortcuts throughout this entire map. At least, at least in 200. Like, I can certainly try, but I'm gonna fall off. But whatever. Whatever. Alright. Let's do this. Meow. And also, the fact that 8 Deluxe added, like, the purple speed boost is honestly kind of cool. Like, it completely unneeded, by the way, but it's still nice addition regardless. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if I lose any of these matches at this point. I'm, like, so far ahead, it genuinely doesn't matter. But the thing is, once we get to the DLC tracks, all of the score is going to be reset. Yeah. This is an awesome game. Yeah, and Hyrule Circuit is a really nice track. Like, the fact that this is a crossover track, and the fact that this first wave of DLC in Mario Kart 8 Wii U added Link as a playable character was really nice. And I think it might have added, like, a couple more clone characters in there, but, like, whatever. And I think once you owned both of waves of DLC, you were able to play as multiple different colored Yoshis and different colored Shy Guys, which is a really nice addition, like, as DLC. Like, you were getting a fucking deal with the DLC in Mario Kart 8 Wii U. Honestly, I think it's, although that it's technically less tracks than a Deluxe's Booster Course Pass, I think both waves of Mario Kart 8 Wii U's DLC is still to this day a much better deal than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass. At least in my opinion. Like, okay, it's a lot less tracks, but I think with how well designed these tracks are, and they feel exactly the same way as they do with base Mario Kart 8, and with like the additional characters as well. Like the additions that they made, although clone characters, and the fact that most of the additions were crossovers, I think had an excuse to be a good deal like that. Genuinely really nice deal. Really, really awesome. Plus, I like how it has like a different sound effect when I get the items, and I like how it's like rupees everywhere instead of coins. It's a really cute detail. I like random shit like that. All right. I think we're on the second wave now. Yeah, Baby Park, we're on the second wave. Yeah, this is gonna be chaos. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna win this one. Like, frantic items, hard computers, 200cc, I'm not making it. Like, they're not gonna let me have a single item. Okay, there we go, I at least got one. Not gonna lie, Baby Park and Mario Kart DS got done dirty. As much as I love Mario Kart DS, the retro tracks sort of got done dirty in that game. Like, most of the GameCube tracks got done dirty so bad. Because it was like, you know, the DS sort of isn't as powerful as the GameCube, so most of the... Okay, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Diddy Kong was on my ass the entire time. He was rubber banding me. He was so rubber banding my ass. There's my lightning. Come on, how long are you gonna put me in small form? Yeah, I already knew I was not gonna win this. Oh, I did win that. What the fuck? How? Okay. I think if I lost, I think I would have got a lot better content, but this is just better for me in general. Like, what the hell? I would have took like 12th place. I think it would have made the video a lot more interesting, even though that I'm so far ahead where it genuinely doesn't matter anymore. Alright, Cheeseland. Yeah, here's another track that's a good example of Game Boy Advance tracks going genuinely insane in Mario Kart 8. God. They did so well with the Super Circuit retro tracks in this game. Like, I'm just genuinely having a good time now. Taking a little break from speaking, but you know what? You can have some nice Cheeseland gameplay in there. Like, it's Cheeseland, man. How could you not be interested in that? Alright, I'm getting kind of bored. I guess I might as well talk anyway. Fuck you, bro. Yeah, that deserves to get a talking to. I guess otherwise, I might as well talk about what I'm working on. So I know that I know that my second channel fans are all completely different to my main channel fans, and I know the entirety of my second channel sub count is getting carried by the Toad covers. But to whoever like watches this, if you're interested about my main channel stuff on the outdated Gen Z, I just posted up like Sonic City Music Battle Part 2, which Part 1 has been up for 2 weeks now. Or 3 weeks, technically, I think. But yeah, if you're interested in anything related to Sonic, I have more Sonic stuff being worked on. It's mostly being prioritized as the Sonic CD music battle right now, which is the 4-part series, and I got 2 of them done so far, which has been the Japanese soundtrack versus the North American soundtrack, and part 1 was the present tracks, part 2 was Bad Future, part 3 is going to be Good Future, and part 4 is going to be the other tracks within Sonic City, like the opening cutscene, the ending cutscene, the title screen, game over, boss theme, stuff like that. Yeah, so part 4 is going to be kind of short, but I just dropped a cup right there. Thank God that was empty. But if you're interested in that, that's on the main channel. A huge game collection tour. 2 of them, technically. But the newest one is an hour and a half. The first full collection tour was an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, Wild Woods. This is an awesome track, man. Honestly, I can't lie, it's one of the most like special to me. I don't know, it's just always felt special to me, you know? It's just a really awesome track. Alright, let's do this. Let's lock in. But otherwise on the main channel, I guess minus the Sonic City music battle, the other thing I'm working on relating to Sonic is actually a Sonic Mania review. For the first time, my non-related, like, Mario review that's a Nintendo game, I reviewed, like, Kirby and stuff like that, like Kirby's Dream Land. But I think, like, most of my Nintendo game reviews have only been Mario games and Mario Kart games, so I'm going to be talking about Star Fox SNES. And it's not like I'm going to be missing out on much. Like, Star Fox 64 is basically a reimagining of the Super Nintendo game, which, at that point, I'm not really that outdated. And then we have Star Fox 64 3D, which is a port / remaster of Star Fox 64 for the 3DS. And then Star Fox Zero was a reimagining of Star Fox 64, and since Star Fox 64 was a reimagining of Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, it's not like I'm missing out on much there. They just tried to bullshit me there. Oh, and I fell off the track anyway. Oh, nice. 6 plates, 8 plates. Whatever. And then we have the new Star Fox that's going to come out soon, which is actually just a remake of Star Fox 64. Which means, at the end of the day, Star Fox that is just coming out is literally just Star Fox SNES at the end of the day, so it's not like I'm going to be that far behind on things, man. So, whatever. Alright, here's Animal Crossing. And we got the fall one. Honestly, fall is like my favorite season of all times. I don't care what you say. So I'm glad that I got this. Oh, Lobo, or is that not? That's not Lobo. What's his name? Wolfgang. Wolfgang. I thought of Lobo, but that was Wolfgang. I know him from New Leaf. Is he from? I don't know what game he came from, but I know he's in my New Leaf town. But shout out to Lobo. Lobo's like one of the greatest like Animal Crossing villagers of all time. He's literally chill as fuck. If I were one of those people to actually have like if I were to have like a smoking weed sesh, which I probably won't in my entire lifetime, I think I would choose like Lobo as like one of my first go-to game characters as a fantasy like get high sesh. And of course, like Luigi. Like, Luigi's chill as hell. Like, who wouldn't want to chill with Luigi, bro? Like, it's awesome, man. Plus, I like how the fall takes place at a sunset as well. Like, not only does Animal Crossing have, like, multiple seasons, like, it has different times of the day as well. But I do think that fall kind of, like, mostly associates itself with sunset because of the colors of fall being a lot more warm and sunset having a lot more of warm colors. So I think it's kind of fair. And then winter mostly being associated with nighttime because of it being more cool colors. And I just want to chill a little bit. This is genuine serious conversation now because with this chill, the roost. As much as this is both my main channel and my second channel being small channels and not really that many watch things here on the second channel. The only thing that blows up on this channel is mostly the toe covers I make. But I just want to say thank you for making this hobby really nice. You know, just making game reviews on the main channel and just making fun little videos on the second channel every once in a while. I just want to say thank you for being a part of it. Even if you've been subscribed, or if you just like the videos, or if you just watched this video for the first time, just thank you for being part of this little hobby of mine. As much as I don't have any high hopes for this channel ever popping off to make it a sort of like I'm able to make money off of it, I'm just glad that I met people through this and have people that actually watched the videos in some way, even if it's just a couple people. Or, hell, it can be a couple hundred people sometimes, too. Then on those rare occasions, even if it is the toe covers, it can be a couple thousand, too. And it's really awesome seeing that. Even with me sometimes being pissed off that the YouTube algorithm pushes videos that I worked less time on than videos I worked more times on, but whatever. Thank you for being a part of it, and I've been really lucky to meet some friends out of here too, or at the very least, like, people that will consistently collab with me. And shout out to them. It's nice, and I don't know, something about the roost just really gets me in an emotional mood. And yeah. Animal Crossing is just really special. I need to get back into it. As much as I'm loving Tomodachi Life so far, I think I need to get back into Animal Crossing in some way. Even if it's just New Leaf, even if it's just Wild World, even if it's just City Folk. I just need to play Animal Crossing a little bit more often again. But anyways, Neo Bowser City, and this is the start of the final cup in the DLC tracks from Mario Kart 8 Wii U. Which I think is the Super Bell Cup, I believe, because of Super Bell Highway being Subway. Super Bell... I think it's called Super Bell Subway. Something like that. It doesn't really roll off the tongue too well right now. I think if it's actually called Super Bell Subway, it'll sound a lot better coming out of my mouth, but, yeah, Neo Bowser City is kind of ass in 200. And honestly, it's kind of lame that they never really remixed the song for it that much. Like, it really just sounds like a slightly differently mixed version compared to the Mario Kart 7 version, which I don't think it... But honestly, Neo Bowser City, like the song, I think is passable enough anyway, because it already fits perfectly well with the track, so... If you change it into like a big band style, it wouldn't really sound that well. So I think it's a obvious pass for me. All right, and then after this cup, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna edit out the break though. I will be editing out the break, unlike my other small breaks like answering texts and eating gummy worms on the side. because my voice definitely needs a little bit of a break to continue talking throughout the booster course pass. So, yeah. And yeah, now that I think about it, including the booster course pass, think about it. We got 5 Rainbow Roads in one Mario Kart. Even if even though that 4 of them are retro tracks, genuinely insane. Genuinely insane. That we got such awesome, so many awesome Rainbow Roads to choose from. It's just really nice. Oh yeah, once again, another amazing Mario Kart Super Circuit track remade. And this time now you're just kind of like a tiny kart in a kid's bedroom. And that's really cool. It's kind of like that they made their own homemade like Hot Wheels track or something. At least that's what it's giving me the vibes of. At least with the in-universe stuff, it's probably like a kid, like, especially with that toy box right there that's in the background. It's supposed to be like mini Mario Kart stuff, so yeah. But for in-universe stuff, it's a mini Mario Kart, but with a world counterpart, it's kind of like a kid making a fun little Hot Wheels track. And hell, I used to do stuff like that with my actual Hot Wheels. And plus I had like Hot Wheels that were actual Mario Kart Hot Wheels later on. So that made it a lot easier. And then I got like, I not that long ago got Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which kind of gave me my true dream come true to make my own Mario Kart track. But the fact that my room is so small, it won't really, it's not really the greatest for making a track. It's kind of weird. Honestly, I knew that was gonna happen. I can never really time the dodging the blue shell within the what do you call it? Getting out of bounds. Really? It knew what it was doing there. At least I can still get a nice free first, but what the hell was that? Alright. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, okay, Super Bell Subway. That doesn't really vibe right with the naming schemes, in my personal opinion. It just doesn't really roll off the tongue that well. Place your banana. I dare you. Alright. I think I might get a little bit cooked. I'm not really... this is definitely not a track that's really that fun to play in 200. Still an awesome track overall, but I'm not really good at it in 200. Alright. Honestly, that was kind of smooth, like, even though that I lost my drift right there. Kind of a little bit smooth. Plus, I really like how the music changes between being in the actual subway and then being in this area. Like, although that it doesn't really last that long, like, at least this area that isn't the subway, because, you know, it's actually called Super Bell Subway. It's still really awesome detail with the music that they actually like switch the theme slightly to actually fit with the certain sections. Plus with like Mount Wario is a good example. Like, it's a really nice, awesome detail. I really love stuff like this in Mario Kart 8. Wow, first place to end it off. There. Nice. And then we got Big Blue. Big Blue, if not basically one of my favorites in Mario Kart 8. And the fact that Big Blue was the closing to Mario Kart 8 originally, being another F-Zero track, I think it was an epic way to close out Mario Kart 8. Like, it's another F-Zero track, so it's already fire in my personal opinion. But the fact that we got this insane of a track with such an awesome remix of Big Blue from F-Zero, it's just so amazing, man. I love it. I'm getting my ass kicked, but like, I don't care. I'm gonna enjoy my time. I'm gonna enjoy it. This is my time. My time to chill. Alright, let's see if I can pull off the shortcut. Alright, nice. I sort of did. Yeah, but the thing is, with 200, I'm already at the end, so... This is the final section already, so... Whoops. Fuck you, Dry Bowser. Ooh. I think the green one was always the... Oh, really? First... I almost got first place. That was kind of crap. Oh, well. There. First part done. I'm gonna do a quick little edit after when I check my results, even though I already know that I fucking won. But, there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so worried about getting my ass kicked. I'm actually, like, too good at this game sometimes. Like, I'm casual good. Competitively, I'm probably, like, done for, but whatever. Alright. After this little cut, that's the only cut you're getting in this video, we're on to the DLC next. Alright, I'm gonna be so honest. It has been over a week since I played the first 48 tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. At the time, it wasn't gonna be as long as a break there. But this only happened because I thought I deserved the break after talking a lot. My voice needed a little bit of a rest. And, yeah, that's... and then I sort of procrastinated about finishing this off, even though it's literally just gameplay footage. It's not even any crazy editing or anything. So, I guess I might as well continue. I do want to switch things up, though. I could go for my Mii character. That'd be kind of funny. Should I? I don't know. I'm really tempted to, but I think I'd rather play as Wiggler. That'd be kind of funny. And then because we're Wiggler, we might as well go Wiggler on the Wiggler. Yeah. And I still preset this up. I was just testing the gameplay footage again, just to make sure everything was running smoothly. And yeah, I guess the only thing I have to change here is set the courses to be in order. So yeah, there we go. And I hope that with the Booster Course Pass, it'll go all through these cups in complete order. And I did set it to 48, right? Okay, yeah. Alright. Pears Promenade, if I'm pronouncing that right, hopefully. But yeah. As much as I say that I absolutely, like, despise the graphics of, this DLC, I'm gonna be really honest, like, this was still a fun time, regardless. At least for the time when it came out. and still now, it's still Mario Kart 8, it's fun. And hell, it says Mario Kart, of course it's gonna be fun. But it was like a really hyped time throughout the entirety of the Booster Course Pass's lifespan. I think it lasted like 2 years, I think, right? I don't remember the exact years, but it was during when it first got announced during that Nintendo Direct, it was really hype. I think it was the same Direct that Earthbound got announced for Nintendo Switch Online. Same day as the Direct, I think. Maybe? Or maybe a few days later. Earthbound Beginnings was on there as well, and Earthbound Beginnings may not be, like, one of my favorites, but it's still, like, a good game, and Earthbound is, like, my favorite game of all time, so that alone already got me really excited. I love Earthbound to death. I'm making, like, a really long... I'm gonna start making a really long review of it on my main channel. I'm hoping that it's gonna be at the very least an hour. I think that'd be a pretty good length, because it's not only gonna be like a review, but I'm also gonna like be telling the entirety of the story as well with it. Only because yeah, it would just fit well with it. Yep, and now I immediately lose because of that blue shell. Yep, third. Oh, I got first last second, jeez. That was clutch. Yeah. I really can't wait to start working on that video. It's gonna be really, really good, I think. I think it'll be pretty good, honestly. The mic seems like it's kind of getting a little bit loud, so I'll slightly quiet it down. Saw it from my OBS. Yeah, like, for example, like, the graphics on this, like, okay, I know most people, like, defend this, but you can't really defend that when compared to the base game. Like, maybe if this was, like, its own separate game on Switch, it would be fine. Like, maybe as a cheaper Mario Kart title, I think would be pretty fair. Because basically what the Booster Course Pass is, at least to me, is like a way for them to archive the majority of Mario Kart Tour. Because that's what most of these tracks are ported from, is from Mario Kart Tour. That's why they're all retro tracks, and the tour tracks are there, and as well the original tracks that are included are just original tour tracks and aren't city tracks. I find it really weird that the city tracks are considered from Mario Kart Tour, but the non-city tracks from Mario Kart Tour are considered new tracks. I find that really weird. Kind of a odd complaint of mine, but regardless, it's fine. I don't really care that much about it. Like, it's just a small detail that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah, Toad Circuit's easy. I love Toad Circuit. And plus it's a nostalgic track for me, because Mario Kart 7 was the first game I've ever played on my 2DS, which was the first console I've ever owned for myself. And Mario Kart 7 was pre-installed with it, so... And Mario Kart 7 was, like, pre-installed on a bunch of, 3DS bundles. Like, that was crazy. And, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, the Booster Course Pass, at the end of the day, like, even though graphics are shit, some of the track design gets a little bit simplified because it's the Mario Kart Tour version from some of the retro tracks. Sunset Wilds doesn't have the sunset the sunset even more to nighttime. Doesn't have that cycle like Mario Kart Super Circuit and Mario Kart Tour. But otherwise, with the minor complaints like that, it's like a great retro track selection overall. I'm gonna be really honest. Like, there's a lot of bangers on here, and as well, the music is absolutely incredible. Like, these are like some of the great. These are awesome remixes of all of these songs. Plus, they even like had their own original staff role for the Booster Course Pass that even referenced the original Super Mario Kart credits theme, which I thought was a really neat detail. it kind of like fits well with it all being retro, so it has the Super Mario Kart credits theme reference, and as well like a bunch of Mario Kart Tour city tracks and a non-city track in a medley. It's really nice. I love it. I really hope that red shell hits me first. Awesome. Okay, everyone's trying to pass by me. Oh yeah, I'm getting cooked now. All right, this might be over for me. Unless if I get this double item, I can probably clutch. Oh, okay, of course. Yeah, wow. And everyone just passes by me like that. This is crazy match. Genuinely crazy. Oh, GG's, Roy. I can never get that first trick throughout that entire match. Like, that's crazy. I don't think I ever hit it this entire time. I think, okay, yeah, this is like very uninteresting content. All of you would really appreciate if I lost right now, but I guess the game so it's like letting me win. Because I swear to God, I'm not this good. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the booster course pass looks really plasticky. I don't really like it. It gives me like the vibes of some under certain conditions in Mario 3D World. Like, Mario 3D World still looks good overall, but there's some, like, lighting conditions that just looks absolutely terrible, in the game itself. Sorry, I was, like, I'm completely lost for words there. Okay, I'd like a coin, please, because I know all these computers are gonna, like, pass me at some point. Oh yeah, of course, somehow snipe me. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Yeah, and the fact that the cars from Shy Guy originally did not move, and they still don't really move like the original, like, they're not even a challenge anymore. Which I guess it's fair because Coconut Mall is now really early in the cup lineup. Like, this is only this is only the first track in the Booster Course Pass. And I think in Mario Kart Wii it was a lot later, like I'd say like third or the second cup, I'd say. Yeah, and that kind of bugs me. Vanilla Lake gets referenced, but not Vanilla Lake doesn't even show up in the Booster Course Pass. I always thought that it would have, like, at least been done at the end, but I guess we got Rosalina's fucking Ice World from Mario Kart 7, one of the most mid tracks in Mario Kart 7, I'm gonna be honest. Like, fun still, but really kind of overrated. Or maybe it's not overrated. I don't know, it just always kind of felt just okay. I don't know, I'm kind of like spitting out a bunch of words right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I was expecting that. There we go. Finally! Second place to keep the video interesting. All of you are going to appreciate it. Sorry, taking a drink there. I feel like actually keeping my voice this time. Unless if I did have a drink on me. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. I think this is the next cup. Yeah, okay, nice. It does go in order. That's awesome. I like that. I do really like that. Tokyo Blur has an awesome track. I love it. Like the song itself, it's really banger. I love it. This entire soundtrack is incredible. And I did sort of spoil myself on Nintendo Music with the Mario Kart World soundtrack a little bit, even though I never played Mario Kart World. But the little bits of soundtracks I listened to so far has been awesome. I mostly listen to like some of the free roam tracks that are remixes from other Mario games. How the fuck do they keep on sniping me? And as well like some of the retro tracks that are there, or aren't even considered retro tracks but are just remakes of it. I think it's fair to, even though that I originally complained about it back in like the Switch 2 Direct video on my main channel. I think it's kind of fair to not uh, differentiate the retro tracks as retro tracks, at least for Mario Kart World, because of the fact that it does change a lot. Like I think Wario Stadium got like hella shortened in Mario Kart World, and as well, a lot of the tracks are now connected by an open world, so I think that's kind of fair too. It kind of makes all those old tracks really fresh. So, I think the fact of that, I think it's fair to not really call them retro tracks. They just have old themes, that's all. Shroom Ridge was one of my favorites from Mario Kart DS, I'm gonna be honest. Mario Kart DS had a lot of awesome tracks, I love it. I think I already talked about that in the first segment, I'm gonna be really honest. When I was like nerding out about all the other Mario Karts I played. I'll try not to repeat myself too much. How the fuck did I miss? Okay, now I'm just copying everyone. I really love how the Wiggler has the extra detail of getting extremely pissed off when it's just like Mario Kart 7. It's really nice that that detail returned. It's really nice. It kind of Shroom Ridge is kind of like it's kind of like a upgraded Mushroom Bridge from Mario Kart Double Dash to me. Like, that's what I think of it. Like, I think this one is a lot better than Mushroom Bridge. Okay, so that didn't hit me, but how did the other cars hit me before? Weird, weird. I do think that the cars were a little bit faster in Mario Kart DS, though. Like, I think these cars would be a lot more fun to dodge if there were a lot more of them, and as well if they were a lot faster. Like, it would be really nice. It would be. I'm gonna get hit by that. Okay, nice. I at least sniped them, finally. Sniped someone. Oh man, there was a blue shell right there. I don't know how to do a blue shell dodge anyways. I'm not good enough at this game for it. Okay, yeah. Honestly, because I don't think the booster course pass really works that well in 200cc compared to the original game. Like, even though I said that some of these tracks in Mario Kart 8 do not work well in 200cc, I don't think a single one is really that well made in the booster course pass for 200cc. Like, it is really hectic. So, I'm not expecting a win compared to the first half. But this is still a really fun time to go through. Yeah, I'll take third. Top 3 is still nice, but I'm not expecting first place overall. Unless if I clutch up on, like, the Rainbow Roads or some shit. That's all I can really think about. But that's just two tracks I'm gonna have first place on. Like, yeah, for example, Sky Garden is super simple now. Like, look at that track. Compared to the original, so, like, completely different. I do like the leaf shortcuts it has. That was an Animal Crossing leaf. Like, I love the additions that's made to the Mario Kart Tour version, as well as, like, some extra graphical, like, changes. But overall, it is, like, super simple compared to the original. I do not like it overall. Like, I like the glider being there. I like this leaf shortcut. I like everything about the new upgrades to it. But the track being simplified, I don't really like that. Like, the base Mario Kart 8 did a lot better with proving what to do with the Game Boy Advance tracks. They literally ported the original track design or track layout perfectly, but everything else was like completely changed, and it was awesome. All the Game Boy Advance tracks are in the Booster Course Pass are simplified completely simplified, and they still have the cool upgrades to like the Mario Kart 8, the base Mario Kart 8 Game Boy Advance tracks have, but the overall the track layout is completely different to the original, and I think that kind of sucks. I also do think that kind of sucks with the retro tracks in Mario Kart World, from what I've seen. At least with Wario Stadium is all I can think of from watching a little bit of gameplay of it, and as well seeing the trailer for it. I do think that's kind of not really the greatest move. Like, I feel like, I guess it's kind of fair because every track in Mario Kart World is technically a section course. Because it has the, you're driving to the base track and then it's just one lap. Like, look at that. This track is not made for 200. I'm gonna be so honest. And that shortcut is so not really that good. It's, like, completely out of nowhere. Yeah, I do think that's kind of... It takes away the fun of the original. I'm gonna be really honest. Yeah, and I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. And if I drift, I'm gonna fall. And give me a double item box. Okay, let's go. I have like 0 coins. It's not gonna let me have any coins. How the fuck is everyone here? Why does everyone go to the top? Oh, I guess... Oh, yeah, the shortcut. Whatever. Okay, I'm going up here. Yes, thank you. I needed coins. I like that Wario mustache on here. It's really funny. It's kind of a cute little detail. I like it. And here I go into the pits. This track fucking sucks in Mario Kart 8. It's nice that it's here in archive for Mario Kart Tour, but it fucking sucks. I don't care. Controversial thing of the day. Ninja Hideaway sucks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I'm sure a lot of people are a fan of this, I have a feeling. Oh yeah. Final lap lightning! It is not a coincidence, I'm telling you. Oh, they all turned into bananas. Cool. Good for them. They all have hobbies, I suppose. Yeah, this... What? How is that considered out of bounds? Fuck you! Yeah, I fucking hate this track. This track fucking sucks. Genuinely the worst track in the Booster Course Pass. I'm gonna be so honest. It is not made for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It is genuinely carried by the smart steering that's in Mario Kart Tour. Genuinely ass in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Alright, New York Minute. It kind of gives me, like, the way that New York is treated kind of gives me vibes of New Donk City from Mario Odyssey. Which I guess that's the complete main inspiration of New Donk City from Mario Odyssey, but the amount of, like, advertisements of, like, Donkey Kong and... It's just... Come on, that's literally just... That's literally just New Donk City, guys. Awesome. Totally needed that in my life. Nice. Nice snipe. Oh, a single fucking mushroom. That's exactly what I fucking needed. The fact that the cars don't move in this track is kind of like... ass. I think it would be really nice if they did. I'll take triple shrooms. Triple shrooms is nice. Of course, I'm getting hit by a red. I don't even know any shortcuts in this map. I was expecting that to hit me. Alright, everyone's getting fucking fireballed. One person got hit by my fireball. I need the coins, man. I don't care if it's not strategic. Okay, yeah, also... sometimes I just, like, drive really bad in the city tracks. I'm not really the greatest at them. I am absolutely terrible. Yeah, I was expecting that. Yup. Lemmy's gonna catch up to my ass. Alright, let's do this. SNES Mario Circuit 3. Interesting. I find it really odd that they put they they should have done Mario Circuit 4 honestly in Mario Kart Tour and in here. Then in that way, like every original SNES Mario Circuit would have made it into modern Mario Kart Retro Track. Like even though this is completely based off the Mario Kart Tour version, as you can tell, but I think it would have been nice to have Mario Circuit 4 here. Even though that Mario Circuit 4 is practically just a mirrored version of Mario Circuit 3. So, I don't know. But the little tweaks that Mario Circuit 4 has compared to 3 is really awesome. You gotta hear me out on that. It's always the one I enjoy pulling up the most. At least in my personal opinion. Hot take with Mario Circuits from SNES. Really love that shortcut. Really nice. Yeah, and I do think it's really nice that the SNES tracks are practically unchanged. It's really cool, honestly. It's kind of a way to honor them, honestly. Like, it makes them plain and not like one of the greatest tracks to go back to. But I think overall they are pretty fun to go back to. I think it kind of gives them a vibe of just overall really greatly designed tracks, and that's it. Like, nothing else about it. I think it's really nice. It's really freaking nice. Oh, Lemmy got third. Awesome. It gives a nice gap. Sorry, I'm gonna be like drinking a lot. I'm making sure that my voice doesn't crash out. Yeah, and Calamari Desert. Yeah, God, this track lineup is so good. It's so fucking good. I love it. And the fact that it's the Mario Kart Tour version where you actually get to go through the train tunnels in the actual track, it's awesome. I love this version of Calamari Desert. Plus, I'm gonna be honest, like, this is one of the tracks that looks like it would come straight from Mario Kart 8. Like, there's a couple, like, oddballs of, graphics like those cactuses and rocks. But overall, the track looks like it's directly from Mario Kart 8. But the fact that there's tracks like that, like there's some that looks like that they would be in Mario Kart 8, and there's some that that are just straight up purely ported from Mario Kart Tour. It kind of makes the booster course pass feel kind of lost, at least in my personal opinion. I don't know, that's kind of my take on it. But overall, like, I think this track looks really nice. There's only a couple other tracks that I can really think of that look really nice. Okay, fuck you! I was barely even touching that. I find it kind of weird that it feels... Stop it! Jesus. Fuck you. No. I know he's gonna win. Okay, yeah. Fuck you. Nice try. Fuck you. Genuinely fuck you. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I find it kind of funny that Calamari Desert has those arrows as blue instead of red compared to the rest of them from the city tracks. And Waluigi Pinball here, absolute cinema. Once again, like I think I mentioned in the first 48 track segment, I think I mentioned that I do think it's kind of a missed opportunity that they didn't make a separate remix from for this track. But I guess it's fine because, you know, these tracks shared the same song in the original Mario Kart DS, so I guess it's fine. But I still think it would be really nice. Like, I think a more chaotic remix of it, like much more in line with the Smash Brawl version of Waluigi Pinball Wario Stadium would be really nice with this track. I'm gonna be so honest, that would fit really, really well. I think it'd be pretty awesome. Okay, how long can I outrun this blue shell? How long can I? Okay, chat, give me 1 sec. Alright, completely unneeded emergency at the door, and I got immediately hit by a shell. That's nice. And I immediately got lightning. So, a lot of bullshit is happening now that I'm back. But as well, I took that as an excuse to get more chips, you know? Gotta have more chips for the grind. So I guess overall, it was a good idea to quickly pause the game. But I can't believe it had to be on this track. Like, Waluigi Pinball is so fucking peak. Stop taking my fucking item boxes. Fuck these CPUs, dude. And my 10 coins aren't gonna last that long. Yep, because I get immediately fucking sniped. Oh, red shelled. Oh, I wonder what else I'm gonna get hit by. What else could it be? What other bullshit are you gonna hand to me? I hate how my glider lasts like 10 billion... Stop fucking taking my item boxes, you piece of shit! He's holding red shell, that's gonna be hit. I'm gonna take the hit on that. I know exactly why they're carrying their items for so long. Alright. Alright, let's... You cannot beat me on my home turf, bro. Mario Kart DS was my first Mario Kart game. And you're not beating me on the best track in the entire game. You're not gonna do it to me, man. There we go. That's what we're talking about! That's what we're talking about! Alright. Anyways. What do we got next? I forgot. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the entirety of the Booster Course Pass. Oh yeah, my old outro music from the outdated Gen Z. Before I got original music made, it was, Sydney Sprint. At least the original version was. Not this version. Sydney Sprint is kinda awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It's like my favorite, city track. I guess it's mostly because of the music, I'm gonna be honest, but I think this is one of the more fair track designs throughout the bullshit of the city tracks. At least in my personal opinion. Like, it's a lot easier to react to the different turns that each lap has. At least that's what I think. Honestly, I was expecting that to happen. Alright, I need my coins back. Yeah, damn right, you're giving me that double. Alright, let's do this. I think I'm locked in. I think I might be locked in. Never mind. Oh yeah, definitely never mind. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, of course there's a second one coming from my ass. And of course, I fall off the glider, and first place is now gone from me. Okay, yeah, that's to be expected. Here, have a fucking bomb. Yeah, damn right you're getting hit by my shit. Okay, of course this fucker has, triple bananas, and I get lightninged. At least he no longer has triple bananas. Alright. Get fucking bombed. Oh, I see you, blue shell. I bet a Bugos is gonna, like, come for me, though. There. Bomb someone, hopefully. Never mind. Just gonna bomb someone. Whatever. Alright, I think I gotta... No, I don't really have that good of a gap right now. I need a bigger gap. Way bigger gap. Between Lemmy and me. Oh yeah! Frickin' Snowland. My mouth is filled with chips right now. I can't speak. Ah. I forgot that Snowland was here. Completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, and the item boxes move. I don't know how to do that 6 shortcut, I'm sorry, Mario Kart 8 Pros. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm like thinking about it earlier. Now that it's been like a week since, or over a week since the first part of the recording, it is no longer even close to the 1-year anniversary of the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. So now this video is just like, just kind of there. Yeah, how do you guys even do it? Oh, I kind of did it. I did a terrible one and then immediately fell because this game feels like being bullshitty to me. Of course he had a defensive item on him. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting this track is ice. Alright. Lock in. Who bounced up there? Was that like Isabelle trying to do a shortcut? Nice try, buddy. Dude, another red? It's gonna be gone, because I know damn well there's gonna be a fucking lightning. Okay, let's wait for him to throw that. Of course. Okay, I was expecting some bullshit like that to happen. Yeah, you get blown up. I don't feel like getting blown up. Yeah, I think I'd be fine with third? Who fell off? Was it Isabelle? Isabelle fell off the track. Damn. That's just unfortunate. I'm really sorry about that, Isabelle. Genuinely. Oh yeah, Mushroom Gorge. God. The track line was fucking awesome. Jesus. Like, yeah, I don't think all the tracks from Mario Kart Tour actually managed to get archived here. Like, not all the Mario circuits are there, I know damn well. And it's just a selection for Mario Kart Tour. I'd say it's kind of like the best of for Mario Kart Tour. That's kind of what that is. This is. And maybe like a few oddballs here and there. I do kind of like this glider mushroom being here. I do think that's a really nice addition. It does kind of like remove the challenge. Like, I think it was there in Mario Kart 7 as well, but as like, it was like a required kind of path in Mario Kart 7. If you took the left, like, it wasn't like an option. So I'm glad that it's like an option in this version. I think that's really nice. Like, you can still like do the challenging part, like right here, which I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, and of course the lightning ruins it. Yeah, you can still take the original challenge of it, but you still have the option to take the Mario Kart 7 way, and I think that's really a really good way to go about it. I love it. Genuinely really awesome. Also, the fact that this remix of Mushroom Gorge is still, like, practically the same as the original, I think is also really nice. I do think you can't get better than the original track, so I'm glad it was fairly unchanged. Same as Mario Circuit 3. Like, it's just like the original SNES track, like the song, but just with like extra percussion, and I think that's really nice too. Because that was like the first ever track song in a Mario Kart game was Mario Circuit, so I think it's a really good way to honor it. Yeah, it's really nice. Really fucking awesome. Yeah, Sky High to Sunday, like, this is the definition of the example of look at these fucking graphics. Look at how plain it is. But I think but I do think it kind of, like, weirdly fits well. At least for Sky High Sunday's case. Like, I do think it's kind of weird. Because I do think it's kind of, like, good, in a way. Like, I think it looks fine being cartoony like this. Yeah, and this is, like, the only track that uses anti-grav. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh yeah, of course. I think this made it into Mario Kart World, I think. I could be wrong, though. I think it might have actually made it into Mario Kart World. Stop fucking, like, ruining all my good times, guys. Look, I'm gonna be the cheaters. I'm gonna fucking bag. I'm gonna bag this shit. Look at me, I'm acting like a pro. I'm bagging. Oh, it gave me like a single mushroom. I guess it recognized what I was fucking doing. Fair enough. Can't blame it. I got 2 stars though in a row, so that's really nice. Oh, freaking lightning dodge. Which means there's gonna be a second lightning this lap. I think that's kind of what's about to go down. I have a good lead on them though, but I have a feeling they might rubber band me. Like, because they are computers, they can rubber band. Alright. Alright, if I can keep Lemmy back there, I think... Okay, yeah, I got a good lead on him now. Like, yeah, Lemmy was all the way down in 10th. I think I can... Yeah, that's like a fairly awesome lead now. I think it's trying to switch up the computer's winnings now. Oh yeah, London Loop. I am glad that all the city tracks made it into this game, though. I'm glad. Really glad. Keep on missing my boost. I'm really bad. I'm like distracted. Oh well. I do think that London Loop is kind of a more confusing one. Like, look at this shit. Like, why does that red arrow show up so late? I do think the track layout kind of sucks. Yeah, Koopa did not hit a single one of my bananas. He's right behind me. I think I broke his bread shell, though. Never mind. Alright. Does London actually have chain chomps in it? Can any, London folks tell me? Do you guys have, local chain chomps? Tell me down below. What the fuck am I talking about? I gotta hit my own fireball. I didn't know that was even possible. Genuinely didn't know that was possible. Oh well. Bombs away. Alright, fine then, be like that. Please give me the double at least. Thank you. Bombs away again. Oh, Lemmy's getting cooked by me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, do you guys have local chain shots? Yeah, like, look at that. I was, like, confused for a second. I don't know where I'm going in this track. Genuinely one of the worst, city tracks in this game. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna be really honest. Really kinda sucks. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, of course. I don't know how to do the banana dodge. Like, I've been trying to do this the entire, like, video, but, it's not working out. God damn it. I'm getting wrecked. Oh well. And of course Lemmy is still, like, catching up again. I thought that the other computers will start having a lead, but guess not. Now what is next? Oh yeah, Boo Lake! Holy! I think this one was kind of like a fire track to have return, like as a Game Boy Advance. And this track, I don't think was simplified in the slightest. Like, this is the only Game Boy Advance track in the Booster Course Pass that I don't think was actually simplified. And I'm really happy for that. Like, look at that. That is the original, if I do say so. And I'm glad that it takes place underwater, too. Nice. The anti-gravity of it is kind of, like, useless. Like, it literally adds nothing. Okay, so there's the other anti-gravity part. But it doesn't... I do think that I really wish the Booster Course Pass, like, took advantage of the anti-gravity. Like, the fact that they slightly upgraded the textures from Mario Kart Tour, like, not enough to, like, meet up to the standard, at least what I think Mario Kart 8 tracks should be. But they edited that, and as well, they full-on removed the cycle, the day-night cycle from Sunset Wilds. Why didn't they, like, add more capabilities of anti-gravity? Like, it wouldn't be that hard. Just, like, stretch out the track a little bit and, like, turn it into a wall. Like, you can easily drive up that hill without anti-grav. But I guess not. I guess not. Stop doing this to me. Stop doing this to me. Alright, fine. Is this blue shell gonna cook me last minute? Almost. Almost. Glad it didn't. Glad it didn't. Alright, I think I got a decent lead compared to Lemmy now. Which does mean he's probably gonna be on my butt for the rest of the video. Oh yeah, and Rock Mountain, holy. I forgot about everything in this DLC. Genuinely. I'm gonna blow up. Okay, never mind. And this remake is so sick. Alright. Okay. Stop. Please. Please. Alright, give me that double. Give me that double. Oh yeah, of course he knew what was up. He knows what's up. Fuck you, I'm gonna take this shortcut though. Look at me, and I have a Piranha Plant in first for some ungodly reason. Look at me go. This track is awesome. Let it hit me. Now let's go. I didn't even hit the other guy. Oh well. Who's in front of me? I think it's Koopa Troopa. I think that's who just passed by me. Did he get out of bounds? Dude. Yeah, I think the booster course pass is kind of like buggy if you're getting or definitely not made for 200cc if you're getting out of bounds, like even the computers are. If the computers are getting out of bounds, I think that's a little bit concerning. Or not just a little bit, hella concerning. Like, I'm even trying to brake drift here, and it's still, like, not really working out. Okay, I almost did it. Still won't let me, though. Still won't let me. Oh well. Alright, fine. Put me in the grass. Okay, I need to take every speed boost I can. Alright, there we go. That was kind of a clutch. Dude, did Lemmy get 7th? Wow. Was not expecting that. So some tracks he's cooked at. Just to act like that he's not acting like bullshit. Dude, and the fact that Maple Treeway made it in. Hype. Genuinely awesome. And I think it adds like the re-adds the half pipes in a way from Mario Kart Wii. But I do think it kind of sucks. Because it uses the anti-gravity, but it is really tacked on. It does not really work that well. I'm gonna be really honest. I do think that this track looks really nice, though. Like, I think it's almost close to a Mario Kart 8 track. Like, yeah, this is tacked on. That's tacked on. It feels not really that natural. At least in my personal opinion. Glad the glider made it for Mario Kart 7. Glad that made it in. Isn't there like a shortcut up here? Oh yeah. It's not really a shortcut, it's more of an alternate path. And I'm like whacking into the walls. Because the computers have smart steering and I don't. Because they are sort of like computers, but otherwise, still. Alright, let's do this. Oh look, it's me! There's wigglers. Giant wigglers. Alright. We're kind of cooking right now. Kinda. Yeah, I'm like worried I'm gonna fall off all the time. The booster course pass is not really that well made for 200cc. Like, I think if the tracks were like slightly bigger and more open, I think they would work better in 200. At least, that's what I think. And some Mario Kart 8's base tracks already aren't really that good, nice in 200. I am questioning though, like, is that even a wood texture? Like, that doesn't even look like a wood texture. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Alright, let's do this. Bomb? Nice. Okay, there goes my items. Okay. Trick. Let me out of here. There we go. Nice. Awesome. First place finish. Somehow. Alright, sorry I'm a little bit quiet in this segment. I feel like I've been a lot more interesting to watch throughout the first segment. Because I'm eating food and drinking my drink right now. Berlin Byways. I don't remember this one that much. Alright. Look at this banger techno music. Lore accurate. Alright. Okay. You can go through the subway, which I'm not going to be doing. Alright. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. Huh? What was I supposed to do there? Oh yeah, of course. Let me get hit by that. Sure. No item for me. Give me those 2 coins, please. Of course. Of course. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like, this is just a load of crap. I think I could take a lot of small shortcuts in this track. I think it's just one of those tracks I can do. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, do I have a star in second? That's kind of crazy. It's kind of a crazy clutch up, not gonna lie. Shout out to those noises, that's really funny. Okay, yeah. Mario 64 has really funny sounds, I love it for that. And Mario 64 is a great game in general, it deserves to be a really awesome game. I love Mario 64. And I beat it on original hardware and it was genuinely awesome. And now I'm still making it through casually, trying to get all 120 stars. Like, I'm definitely no speedrunner. But I'm more playing it casually kind of thing. And it's been really fun so far. Genuinely. Genuinely awesome. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, DS Beach Gardens. Really awesome track and to be here. I think the interesting thing is the final lap in this one. The fact that it reverses you around. It's kind of basically taking advantage of the reverse tracks that Mario Kart Tour has. And I do think that it definitely got a lot easier in this version. Definitely, by a long shot. I do think that's kind of ass. But yeah. How does he still have a super horn? How long he's been carrying that? Okay, yeah, I don't even know what to talk about anymore. This video is gonna be really uninteresting. And I'm gonna get struck down by Nintendo for having videos that aren't really nothing but gameplay. Alright, damn right. You're gonna get wrecked by my boomerang flower. How'd that not hit that red shell? Okay. Yeah, like, this was awesome when it first, like, when I first played it. Okay, of course I'm, like, absolutely ruining it, but otherwise... Oh, he was going for that double item. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let Lemmy get hit by that. Because he frickin' deserves it. Alright, got him. Oh yeah, and then there's like a glider portion right here. There's Luigi right there. It's more than just Peach's garden. Like, why is Luigi there? I would expect it to have Mario there. Or is Mario on the other side? I think Luigi, like, shows on one side. Oh yeah, Mario's at the beginning, I forgot. Yeah, that was in the original Peach Gardens, I think. I think? Maybe? I don't remember. I genuinely do not remember. I'm gonna have to replay Mario Kart DS soon. I should, honestly. I should. That'd be kind of hype. I'm already doing, like, all-track grind, so... I think an all-track grind of Mario Kart DS would be awesome. I should. Yeah. I think Mario Kart all-track grinds will be, kind of a good way for me to get back into, my, playthrough videos. Kind of ease me back into the Let's Plays I used to have that never made it past, like, one episode. So yeah, I think it would be nice to just start playing games. Just randomly for videos, again. It'd be really nice. And maybe do this with friends sometimes. Like I did with the Mario Kart Wii all-track grind. I think it would be really awesome if I do. Yeah, this track look is really fun in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, this is one that's, like, amazing in 200. This is easily manageable. It's just some that just aren't. That bomb almost sniped me. Oh yeah. Got my items at least. I somehow dodged that. Whoa. That could have been from... Okay, yeah, of course the fireball hit me. No glider for me. I don't even know how I dodged that. I didn't have a mushroom. It wouldn't be any other speed boost, because the only speed boost thing you can dodge a blue shell with in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a mushroom, so... Or at least a, as long as you're holding it. I'm not sure if the ground mushrooms, really, help you dodge blue shells. I genuinely do not know. There, that was an awesome grind right there. Now I'm trying to think. Genuinely trying to think. What could have made me dodge that blue shell there? Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking about it the rest of the video. 3DS Rainbow Road. Literally my favorite Rainbow Road in the entire series. And, I find it cool that now it's, like, around the solar system instead of just moons. I'm glad that, like, other planets show up throughout it other than just Saturn. Genuinely the greatest Rainbow Road, and still to this day, the greatest Rainbow Road to me, even in this version. And I think it looks really good in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I'm gonna be honest, my original thoughts of the Booster Course Pass was, I think they just put out their entire budget into the Rainbow Roads. And looking at the actual, like, textures of all these, like, yeah, they totally did. Like, look at that. They put all their time and effort into the Rainbow Roads. The rest of the tracks are just purely ported from Mario Kart Tour. Like, even though that these were found in Mario Kart Tour, like, look at these. These are directly, these are easily, like, the most worked on Rainbow Roads. At least from what I'm seeing here. Oh yeah, of course. Blue shell coming. Which means I lose because it just sent me right there. Yeah, fuck you, man. Yeah. That was a last-minute bullshit moment. But whatever, I still had a good time. It's 3DS Rainbow Road. Oh well. Oh yeah, and it seems like it does go perfectly in order. This is truly the definitive way to play Mario Kart 8. I'm telling ya. Amsterdam Drift. I don't remember this one. I don't remember a lot of city tracks. They're kind of like really forgettable to me. I don't know why. I wish they weren't, but I guess it's because the track design is so like random and bullshitty, and the fact that these don't really have any recognizable like scenery because it's very, very plasticky looking. I don't really remember many of the um I don't remember many of the city tracks other than like Sydney Sprint, only because of the fact that I used the theme in my outros music in the past. And I'm pretty sure there's some early videos on this channel that use Sydney Sprint, only because I just took down some of the videos from my main channel, like some of the older playthroughs, and then just ported them onto this channel. That's exactly what happened. I think. Yeah, that's totally what happened. Alright. Alright, thank you for leaving me my double item box. Like, yeah, this track does not really make much sense. And there's such sharp turns, too. Like, that's another problem with most of the tour tracks. Like, they're all very... they have all tight corners, they're not made for 200. They're not made for any CC, really. I'd say the only, like, speed class that they're made for is, like, 50 and 100. Because even 150, they're kind of cooked. Like, I'd say you have to, like, brake drift in... Okay, that was, like, crazy. Whatever. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, the only tour track that didn't make it into Booster Course Pass was Piranha Plant Pipeway. I think that's what it's called. Or Pipeline, something like that. Like, I know Cove did, but Pipeline did not. Which kind of sucks, honestly, because the music really sounds like, it's kind of supposed to be like a sequel to Piranha Plant Slide from Mario Kart 7. And I think that would be kind of awesome to have in this game. Yeah, like Riverside Park here definitely got simplified. It's kind of weird. It's really, I really don't like that about all the Game Boy Advance tracks in Mario Kart Tour. Like, I get it, it's a mobile game, but I think, at the very least, with Booster Course Pass, should bring back the original track design. What's up, Isabel? I'm gonna get hit by that red shell. Then mine got hit by that green shell. I do like the fact that you go through a waterfall now. It's more than just Riverside now, it's now just a waterfall. Riverside plus Waterfall Park. What was the other one called? Lakeside Park, I think, right? I think Lakeside Park would have been nice in Mario Kart 8. Especially with the volcano gimmick later on. That'd be really awesome. I'd say they just remake some of the Game Boy Advance tracks more often in general. I think that'd be really nice to see throughout the Mario Kart series. And they'll, like, completely remake them like they did in Mario Kart, base Mario Kart 8. As well as the DLC in the Wii U Mario Kart 8. I think treating Game Boy Advance tracks like that would be really awesome to see. And bring back their original gimmicks fully. Sunset Wilds. And And I think it would be really awesome to see all those. Somehow I made it to the first. I was completely distracted rambling about Mario Kart Super Circuit tracks. Whatever. At least I'm becoming interesting again, am I right? What was next? Oh yeah. Okay, I had a feeling. I thought about it, it was like, it might be DK Summit. I'm glad this made it here. I'm not glad that I'm able to see the crowd, like, completely flat when they're this close by. Alright. Hey, do you think they'll ever, like, did they make, like, a free update for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for it to work on Switch too? Or did they, like, they're not gonna do anything with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because of Mario Kart World? Like, they made sure that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is, like, runs, like, absolute ass on Switch 2, so then the only Mario Kart game you can get that functions well on Switch 2 is Mario Kart World. So they force you to play those intermission tracks. I think so, right? It seems like something they do. I think at the very least there should be an update for it. Like, I feel like it's such a popular enough title they would have. Like, I think that makes sense. A full-on, like, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, I don't think they're ever gonna do for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But, yeah. I think if it was a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, I'd say they'd definitely have to, like, pack in the DLC with it. And as well, they would definitely have to, like, upgrade all of the graphics in the DLC. Oh, he's coming for my ass. Lakitu, why? Lakitu, why? Lakitu, why? Anyways. Coin. So happy. Oh yeah. I hope the computers enjoy that. This is me trying to do the shortcut, by the way. Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to do that shortcut. Alright, yeah, you're not gonna beat me, Lemmy. Not this time, buddy. Nice try. Got him. Genuinely got him. Alright. Now what's next? I think it's another... I'm trying to think. Oh yeah! Yoshi's Island. I love this. Genuinely a really awesome track. Honestly, this is one of the tracks I'm fully okay with this graphic design. Because Yoshi's Island, the Yoshi's Island series has, like, distinct art styles in each game. At least, from what I think. Like, every game, like, looks very, very different, and I think having a track that looks different from the other tracks would be really nice. Shout out to the computer that, like, did that, by the way. That helped out a lot. Oh, now I'm gonna hit by blue. There goes all my coins. I guess they're supposed to be, like, Yoshi medallions from Super Mario World. It's kind of what I'm getting out of it. Okay. Thanks. I totally needed that. I'm getting wrecked right now. Okay, yeah, keep on keeping on. Absolutely no need for that. Sure, I guess. I'm not taking a single. Finally. Shout out to the bullet bill, like, taking that shortcut. Of course. Okay, yeah, sure. Why does this keep happening to me? Really? I'm gonna get hit by everything anyway. Yeah, this is a required loss right here. This is such a chaotic track. I think someone fell off there. There, and someone passed by me, I have a red shell. Oh. Did Let Me Get Cooked this match? Let's go. And I love the different results music. I'm glad that Yoshi's Island got that. I think Mario Kart Tour had it as well, but whatever. I don't care. Bangkok. Got it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the Bangkok residents out there. I don't know why I made fun of your city. You don't really deserve that. I would have really appreciated an alternate path there. Like, this track genuinely makes no sense. It does not fit well. And I'm gonna be silent the rest of the time because I'm trying to lock in on a track that's completely bullshit. I'm not gonna be able to, though. Okay, there's a random little shortcut there, but nobody's gonna be able to do that. Please let me through. Alright. Really? At least I did get hit, though. That way the blue doesn't hit me. So I guess it was kind of worth it overall. I do like how, like, some items, item boxes, like, spawn in randomly, like, later on in the track. Like, after, like, a couple laps, like, item boxes appear at the finish line. I think that's kind of a really cool feature that the Booster Course Pass added. I think it's really awesome. I think you're able to bounce on those tents. I wish those piranha plants tried to actually, like, bite you. I think that'd be kind of nice. Screw you, I got first anyway. Nice try, Lemmy. Nice try. He almost clutched. I saw him right there. But I guess he pushed me into the finish line. Alright. Oh yeah, DS Mario Circuit. This is a... I'm gonna be honest, this is my favorite Mario Circuit ever. Kind of controversial, but I don't care. I love this Mario Circuit. I think it's really good. Mario Kart 7's is up there because you have to go through Peach's Castle. But Peach's Castle is, like, completely empty in Mario Kart 7's Mario Circuit, so I think it's kind of like, I think it needed more visuals in the castle itself. But, that's all. So I do think that DS Mario Circuit is definitely, like, the best Mario Circuit in the entire series. Like, it has banger music, like, it shares it with Figure 8 Circuit. But I do think it has, like, some of the best, like, track... It has a really nice track layout. It's visually interesting, even in the original. And then in this version, with the Mario Kart Tour version, like, a Wiggler shows up. There's an entire forest section. It's genuinely really awesome. I love it. I love it so much. I was trying to, like, see if anyone else was gonna pass by, but no. Okay, yeah, I totally expected that. Alright, let's lock in. Okay, how did that even hit me? Okay, yeah, of course, of course. Yes, give me the double, thank you. Damn. I'm just really bad at throwing shells. Oh well, at least I'm like really far ahead of Lemmy now. Okay, I got like practically 100 points gap. I think I'm fairly safe for the rest of the match, because I'm sure I'm gonna at least get consistently around the top. Yeah, this is another track that looks really good in this game. Like another booster course pass. Because for one, like the flat crowd is really far away, so it's not really as noticeable. And as well, the textures overall just looks really... It looks pretty... It looks damn good, you know? And I'm glad that Waluigi Stadium made it in. Like, this is a really awesome track. We need more Waluigi love. Especially because there's no Waluigi outfit in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Waluigi still isn't a character in Smash Brothers. Oh yeah, let's talk about Dream Smash Brothers newcomers, because I think there's going to be a new Smash game. I don't think it's going to be Ultimate Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. I think that would be kind of lame. I don't really like that. And plus, with it just being a Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, from the way that Nintendo Switch 2 Editions are being treated, I don't think any new fighters are going to be added. I think there's going to be like a new side mode or something, like a sequel to World of Light in a hypothetical Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Smash Ultimate. I think that's what's going to happen. At least yeah, that's definitely what's going to happen. So I think a Smash 6 is definitely going to be out there. Like, I think it should be like a Smash Brothers reboot. Like, the original 12 should still make it back in, but they should have completely new movesets. Like, a lot more... Like, treated a lot more like, movesets were in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate with newcomers. Like, with those games, the newcomers in there felt like you were actually playing as that character. And with the original 12, and even, like, some characters in Melee and some characters in Brawl, feel like that you're literally just playing as a copy of the character, you know? Like, you looked like the character, but it didn't feel like the character. Like, there is some little bits of that true character in there. Like, you had the fireball from Mario and the electric attacks of Pikachu, and you can use the copy ability from Kirby. But overall, I do think that the majority of the earlier casts from the entirety of the original Smash Brothers, everyone from Melee, and a few characters from Brawl definitely need a new moveset. I don't think all of them should make it back. I think Dr. Mario should easily be scrapped, and all the clone characters, regardless if like all the Echo Fighters, like as much as like, oh, Daisy made it in, like I don't want to see her return. I don't care. At the very least, I think Daisy should be treated like Olimar and Alf, like how they're separate characters but in the same slot, like something like that would definitely benefit with some of these Echo Fighters. Like Dark Pit should have that with Pit. Dark Samus should have that with Samus. Just stuff like that I think would make a lot more sense. And clearly, like, newcomers in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate kind of proved that you can have multiple characters in one slot, because we had Bowser Jr. and all 7 of the Koopalings be in the same slot. You had Steve and Alex and Zombie and Enderman, which was kind of weird. But I think that would be really nice to merge those with into the same slot, and as well, like, scrap the filler. Like, there's a lot of filler in Smash Ultimate. Like, the majority of the Fire Emblem cast, I'd say, like, the only thing you really need for the Fire Emblem cast is Marth, Ike, and any like the newest Fire Emblem character. Like, I think Byleth would be safe to put in there, but as well, you can, instead of Byleth, you can maybe use like the newest main character of Fire Emblem. I think that's like a perfect balance of Fire Emblem. Like, you have the first game, and then you have Ike, which I think is like a good representation. Because I think Ike was like the first Fire Emblem character, like I think his game was the first Fire Emblem game to make it outside of Japan, I think. I could be wrong. But I think Ike is really good to keep in there, and then like the newest protagonist of Fire Emblem. Like there you go. That's all you need to do. And as well, who else? Um, I think all the ultimate newcomers are perfectly fine to keep in. I think all of them are awesome. I think Richter should be in the same like slot as Simon, because once again, waste of a slot. That's what Echo Fighters are. And yeah, and once again, like even though that I like main Roy in most Smash games, like Roy from Fire Emblem, I don't really think he should like return. Honestly, I don't care. Ness and Lucas are safe. Because it's just kind of funny to keep Lucas in there as like a rep for Mother 3, because Mother 3 will never come outside of Japan. And Ness is like the most iconic, obscure RPG out there. And as well, like HAL Laboratory, like the company that Sakurai is part of and makes Smash Ultimate with them, also made Earthbound originally, so basically Kirby and the Kirby franchise and the Earthbound franchise is kind of like the reps for HAL Laboratory, and I think that's completely fair. So none of the Kirby cast needs to be removed, and none of the Earthbound cast needs to be removed. I'd say you should add like Pokey from Earthbound, like or I guess Porky in Mother 3's case. I think that would be nice to add him. I think that makes a lot of sense, and make sure it's kind of like heavily based off of like that Brawl boss fight of him. Like he has that little robot from Mother 3 that he has. That would be really nice. For the Mario cast, I'd say the Mario cast is mostly safe, but I think Luigi needs to be more based around the Luigi's Mansion moveset instead of just being slightly altered Mario. And as well, Mario needs a new moveset. He needs to reference more of his power-ups. I can be so honest. Like Flood, I think is awesome that Flood is there, but I'd say Flood should be used as a double jump, like kind of like Rob, like use Flood to float up. Like I think that'd be really nice instead of just a double jump, or maybe as like an up special even. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like what would be a really good rep for Mario? Like to have a good moveset. So I do think that his regular like jabs is fine because that's like a reference to Mario 64. His up special should be like it should definitely be Flood, I think. Like kind of like a boost. Maybe does a little bit damage with the water, being more of a reference to the shooting mode of Flood. But it's still mostly the hovering. That'd be nice for the up special. The double jump should be the double jump from Mario Galaxy. Like it doesn't do any damage, but it works it has like, it shows Luma being there. Like the Luma that he had under his hat while doing it. I think his grab should use Cappy. Like, I don't think he should have, like, the ability to take over someone. Like, I think the copy abilities is kind of, like, reserved for Kirby. But I do think Cappy should be used as Mario's grab. I think that'd be really nice. Fireball should still be there, of course, because the Fire Flower is, like, the biggest power-up in the Mario franchise. Like, of course it has to be there. The side special, I think it's okay to keep the cape. Actually, wait, oh, yeah, no, the Flood should be the side special. Like, that should be, like, the shooting of Flood. Like, it charges up, or something like that. Or maybe it would make sense to make the Fireball, like, the side special, make the base special, like, Flood, so then it can charge up like just like the down special, but it actually does. Actually, I think it's safe to put Flood and down special still. That makes a lot more sense. Just keep Flood and down special. I think that makes sense. Keep Fireball and B. I think the up special instead should be the cape from Mario World, and then he has like the flying ability like a Meta Knight from Brawl and Steve in Ultimate. I think it should be treated like that. And then it actually legitimately has the same controls as Super Mario World. I think that would be a really nice up special. Like this is kind of like a hypothetical Mario and Smash. I think I should make like a Smash Brothers Rambler video. Something I already kind of did in the past. Like that was like the What's the Next Smash Brothers on my main channel, but I think I should make like a second one. I'm kind of cooking right now. Jeez. Never mind. I jinxed it, but whatever. Moonview Highway's banger, by the way. What should the side special be? Hypothetical for Mario. Like, that's all I want to talk about is, like, how Mario should be changed in a new Smash game. I'm not going to talk about, like, how I want to change, like, Jigglypuff or whatever. I think Jigglypuff is safe from much changes. I think Jigglypuff is good. Maybe a couple of changes, like but like I think Pokemon most of the Pokemon reps are fairly safe to say that they can be perfectly unchanged. But god, that side special, what could it be? I gotta think. Maybe it could be like, I gotta think of a oh, I know. You gotta use more power-ups. Yeah. You gotta reference more of the power-ups. From the Mario franchise. I think the side special... actually, I'll come back to the side special. I think, like, some smash attacks... Oh! Instead of... Okay, yeah. Instead of the side special being the cape, I think the side special should still work like the cape, but should be the, it should be the, Tanuki tail. I think that would be perfect. Or the raccoon tail. Like, it will just be the ears and the tail when it appears. It'll still work the exact same, like it'll flip people in the other direction. I think that would be really nice. I think a down air. Like, I'm trying to, like, explain here. But if you know what I'm talking about, like Zero Suit Samus's and Sonic's like down air, like kind of like something like that, but it should be the Tanuki leaf statue. I think that'd be a really nice way to incorporate that. Like he turns into the Tanuki statue there. Maybe it shouldn't be at an angle, just so that it actually has a slight disadvantage if you do it in the air. Like, I think it would have to be exclusively used for combos while on ground, not using it as edge guarding. Or it'll be kind of like a high risk, high reward kind of thing when you use it for edge guarding. Like, it should always have like a really good spiking ability. I think that'd be really nice. The forward air, I think it would make kind of a lot of sense to have what do you call it? The same forward air from regular Smash Bros. Just because it's like so iconic. I think that would make kind of sense, but I do think that it shouldn't really, to be honest. I think it should be something else. I don't know. I think it needs to reference another power-up. I'm trying to think. What would make sense here? I think... I don't know, that will be another one I have to come back to. I think the forward smash attack should be the cat suit. Like, just a scratch. Like, I think that would be kind of cool. The up smash, I think, should be the propeller suit for Mario Bros. Wii. Like, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, it kind of works like, that up smash that Sonic has. Like, Mario kind of goes up into the air for a little bit to attack. I think that'd be really, really cool. The down smash, I think it's kind of safe to do it like they're already doing. I think that should be unchanged. It should be treated like that really cool kick from Mario 64. But I think he should say like Wahoo or whatever, or who, like just like Mario 64. Like he should say the same thing that he did in Mario 64 while doing it. Same as the jab too. Then it would be a lot better, in my personal opinion. Otherwise, I think I can't really think of anything else. Just reference a lot more of the Mario power-ups, and I think Mario would be a really good in the new Smash game. And I would actually use base Mario more often, because I mostly use Dr. Mario. Except Dr. Mario is basically just base Mario, but with Dr. stuff. And I do think Dr. Mario should just become a costume. Like, that easy. Like, he should have his NES Golf outfit, as well as, like, his actual golf outfit, his builder outfit, his fire outfit should return. I think his Mario Galaxy Flight power-up should be referenced. I think that'd be really nice. And honestly, I think the fireball attack should have a little bit of a luck base to it. Kind of like Luigi, no, not Luigi's Odd Special. Like, I think it should be a rare occurrence where Mario actually throws an ice ball. And then it freezes the, enemy temporarily. I don't think it should have knockback, though. Just like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, I don't think it should have any knockback. It should exclusively chest freeze the opponent. So then you can kind of like combo it into another attack. But it should be like kind of luck-based. I think that'd be really funny. Kind of like Game & Watch's side special kind of thing. I think that'd be really, really cool. And as well, I think it should have a chance to have the gold flower thing. I think it should be like a rare explosion of coins. Like, Mario won't be able to collect the coins, of course, but when someone gets hit by it, it kind of works like a bomb, and then they just all explode with coins throughout the animation. I'd say, like, the fireball should be a lot more luck-based. It'd be really funny. So yeah, it should have a chance between fireball, an ice ball, or the gold ball. But I do think overall, like, the fireball should be the most common. And then maybe the gold ball will be the most rare, and then the ice ball will kind of be like the in-between, like, uncommon kind of thing. Like, yeah, L Sunset Wilds doesn't actually have a sunset. Yeah, I need to take a shortcut really bad. I definitely need to. Alright, there we go. Kind of clutched right there. Alright, there we go. Kind of crazy clutch up, not gonna lie. I was just so locked in talking about Mario. So yeah, that's what I think they should do with Mario. Just reference a lot more of the power-ups. I think that'd be really nice. I should talk about that in an actual scripted video and what I want to see in the next Smash Brothers again. Because I do think my opinion's definitely changed overall. But I do think Paper Mario should still be a new character. Like, Paper Mario should be a new character. And Waluigi, I still think should make it in, but should have a moveset entirely dedicated to reference, like, every Mario spin-off. Like Mario Kart, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, Mario Strikers, Mario Party, of course. Any other sports game I'm missing. Just everything. He should reference every spin-off in the Mario franchise. Minus, like, Paper Mario, of course. And the RPGs, because he's not there. But, like,
the main big Mario spin-offs aren't RPGs. I think would be really awesome to see Waluigi have a moveset based off of that. Genuinely. Genuinely, it would be so awesome. Instead of like Bowser Jr. like slightly referencing Mario Kart, I think Waluigi should have like a bike from Mario Kart Wii. Kind of like treated like Wario. Yeah. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I'm trying to think, is there any other Mario spin-offs out there? Like, I know all the sports games. Baseball. The Mario Sports Mix and Mario Sports Superstars. The more plain sports, to be honest. Mario Party, Mario Kart, of course. I'm literally playing it right now. Tennis, golf. Strikers is soccer. I swear there's a lot more. If you can't, Dr. Mario, I guess. Honestly, I think they should have like a downloadable Dr. Mario title on here. On Switch and Switch 2. I find it weird that they never did something like that. I think Nintendo should make more small eShop titles. Like, instead of relying on third parties to make eShop titles for them, I think they should have more smaller titles again. I think that would be... it'd be really nice to see stuff like that again. Because I do think they have a few on here, but not really that much. Like, they have snipper clips. I think they have, like, a new Box Boy game on here. Like, it's not really new anymore. But whatever. Yeah, I think we're getting on the finals here. Vancouver is one of the last city tracks. We got 8 more tracks after this. We're making it to the end. And yeah. I think Vancouver as a this track, like Vancouver Velocity, is okay. Like, it could be better, honestly, for Mario Kart 8. Okay, we almost used the anti-gravity to its fullest potential. Okay, we actually did, slightly, but not for long. Glad it took them that long to actually do it. Really. You had to do that to me. Whatever. Okay, it's still a little bit confusing. I don't really like it that much. Blooper's still useless. Blooper's the most useless item in Mario Kart. Even in Mario Kart DS, completely useless when it first appeared. Alright, let's do this. Check that. Alright. Let me through. Okay, of course you squashed me, bro. Okay. I'm gonna take my double item box. Thank you. Of course I run into that. That's crazy. Is that Koopa Troopa? Really? Really? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, okay. Anything else? Oh, what's up, Toad? Yeah, that was like revenge. There. I almost lost to Lemmy again. So it seems like he's trying to catch up. But I'm still like 100 points above him, so... he's not catching up. Rome? I'm gonna be honest, this track design kind of sucks. Some people say it's one of the more passable city tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. No, it still kind of sucks. Like, exclusively near the end. Like, this part is fine. But once you get into the actual city, It, like, look at that. I get, stuck into a wall. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, look at that. Although I did definitely see that one coming, so that one was just kind of a skill issue. Actually, maybe it is because I have a skill issue. No, I don't. That was kind of bullshitty. I do not like these turns. Some cases it's a skill issue. Other cases it's definitely just a terribly designed track. Exclusively made for smart steering based games. Maybe I should turn on smart steering, but I'm not a baby. That showed up too late. Whatever. Alright. The Koopa Troopa just clutch. No, you're not. Alright. See ya. Of course a blue shell pulls up. Okay. 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 This is fun, though. I need to do stuff like this more often. Even if it's gonna get, like, 0 views or something like that. But I think it'd be nice to do stuff like this more often. And maybe once I get a hold of Mario Kart World, I'll be able to do it. Do another awesome all-track grind there. And yeah. I'm loving this. Dick Mountain. Fuck. Trying to eat my chips right now. I wish I was like recording my camera so y'all can see that, but oh well. See a bitch. Alright. Fuck. I don't know how to do that shortcut properly. Alright. Sorry, not talking again. It's because I forgot to drift and I'm really pissed at myself for it. Oh, yeah, I was so used to Mario Kart Wii right there. I'm gonna be so honest. Really? Whatever. Okay. You're getting me very angry. Alright. Okay, I'm kind of like locking into it. I just don't know what to talk about now. I don't know. I am so hyped for Deltarune Chapter 5, guys. I've been waiting, like, not really that long because I started playing... I played through the entirety of Deltarune, like, a few months ago. I'm sure compared to, like, the actual fans, like, I've been waiting, like, nothing compared to them. They've been waiting, like, a whole year. So... And hell, I think it took them, like, forever to get 3 and 4. At least they both came out in the same time. And I'm gonna be honest, I kinda, like, feel like speedrunning through 1 through 4 right now before 5 comes out. I'm kinda tempted to. And maybe get, like, gameplay footage for that, so that maybe in the future I can make a review on Deltarune. But, I'd rather make a whole-on review of Deltarune once the game's completed. So... I guess in order to... what do you call it? In order for me to actually have to review it, I'll have to wait like a few more years for the game to be completed. But at least it's like a genuinely like awesome game. Indie games are genuinely really good now. Or I guess they've always been pretty good. I mean, very good. You know what I'm trying to say. Indie games, I'm gonna be honest, have been so hype. Like these past few years. Like Undertale was hype. Like that was like 10 years ago now. But I'd say within like the last, basically the last decade, like indie games have been really awesome. Or I guess they've always been awesome. I don't know what I'm talking about. They've just been really awesome. Like, I never played Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight seems really good. It's in my backlog right now. I bought it on sale on Steam, and I still haven't really played it. But I do plan on it. I just never really got into the Metroidvania genre, so I guess I need to ease myself in with a Metroidvania, because I think Hollow Knight is a little hard. I think I definitely would have a tough time with that game, so I need to play like a little more user-friendly Metroidvanias first. Like I think Silk Song's a lot harder, but you know, what I'm trying to say. I gotta ease myself in. I don't really know what's a good way to ease myself in though. Like, I'd say Metroid itself, like, that invented the genre. It's in, like, half the title. And, Castlevania's in the second half of the title. But, what the fuck? Fuck you, Wendy. Oh yeah, of course that's gonna try to hit me. At least I made it to top 4. There, now Lemmy's trying to clear the gap. I see what's happening here. Alright. Whatever. But yeah, there's just some indie games that have been so hype. Cannot wait to play Deltarune Chapter 5. I'm definitely going to be replaying it. I already said it, but I'm definitely replaying that. I'm going to record it this time. Not sure if I'll record Chapter 5 right away, but I might. I might. I'm just not too sure, though. Like, it's tempting. But I'm not too sure. Alright. Okay, thank you for putting banana in the first item slot. Yeah, the Piranha Plant Cove is pretty good. I think this is a pretty nice Mario Kart Tour track. I'm glad it's one of the final ones. I think the last one was Madrid, but Piranha Plant Cove is kind of hype. This is my personal opinion. Okay, of course that happened. I did not expect me driving on that. I thought that was going to be like a wall. But I felt like testing it out anyway. Please? Please? Okay. Let's do this. Going backwards now. Thank you, Blooper. You're totally working. That was kind of a weird bounce. Oh, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Alright. I don't even know what that Mario enemy is. Okay, I thought that I was about to get some, like, last-minute second place right there. Oh well. At least, I mean, not oh well. Thank goodness it didn't happen. I was definitely expecting it to happen. Yeah, there we go. This is the final cup. We're almost at the end. Can't wait. Alright. Let's do this. Boing. Oh, there's a Wiggler chilling there. I genuinely forgot this track. Like, I knew about it, but I forgot the entire track design of it, so this is kind of like a new experience. I don't really tend to play the city tracks that often, other than, like I said, Sydney Sprint. I think it's designed very well so far, though. Like, this is a fair city track so far. Like, this is very, very natural. One of the more natural ones I've ever played. Like, by a long shot. And you actually are able to react to those arrows. This is a good city track. Okay, I see the blue coming. I'm gonna let you get hit by it. Although, I definitely almost got hit by it anyway. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, nice, the music change. A really nice music change. I think... I do remember the last three tracks. It's Rosalina's Ice World, Bowser's Castle 3, and We Rainbow Road. So, at least we got a fairly decent end, although I do think Rosalina's Ice World isn't really that awesome. I think it's just okay. Like, it's cool that it's here, but it's definitely not one of my personal highlights in Mario Kart 7. I'd say more Woohoo Loop, and, whatever, Mako Woohoo is a lot of more highlights in Mario Kart 7. What's it? A Prawn Plant Slide is already in Mario Kart 8, so... Basically all the, like, really awesome tracks, minus, like, Woohoo Loop and Mako Woohoo, is in base Mario Kart 8. Yeah, because DK Jungle's there. Music Park's there. I guess it's just missing that game's Mario Circuit, but otherwise, it's just like, yeah. Although, I think Mario Kart 7's Bowser Castle is kind of fire. I don't even know what's going on here. Anyways. They're definitely going to catch up to me. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's cook. Oh yeah, and then this shortcut is just here now. So I do like that addition. See ya, Lemmy. Yeah, I don't think those... I think the half-pipes are nice in this track, because it gives you the ability to go into this section in the second and third lap a lot easier without needing a mushroom. So I do think that is a lot better. I'm gonna get hit by it anyway. I tried to be cool and let Lemmy get hit by that boat ever. Someone fell off though, that was kind of funny. Anyways, let's move on to Bowser Castle 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. It could be 2, but I have a feeling it's 3. And it's 3 from SNES, not Mario Kart Super Circuit. Now, I think it would have been fine as is to keep it like the original, like keep it completely flat. But I do think it's really cool that it does have let you go up the wall. And I would personally say it's almost there to fully take advantage of anti-grav. Not fully, but almost there. And I do like the fact that this is no longer a full 90-degree turn. This is instead a proper turn. So I'm glad that there was some minor improvements made to the track design, but overall it is still very accurate. So this is a non-complaint for changing the track design. I mean layout. You know, whatever. Whatever is supposed to be the actual, like, track itself. Layout or design. I think design is kind of like the... I'd consider design more to be the hazards, and the layout would be more of the actual track. I think that's exactly what I'm supposed to be saying, but just been saying it wrong this entire time. I'm gonna get hit by that. But yeah. This is an awesome track, by the way. And basically, this is the only retro track that's a Bowser's Castle in this game, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The only thing that got close to a Bowser's Castle was Grumble Volcano from Mario Kart Wii, but that's not a Bowser's Castle, so I'm glad that this DLC finally gave us a Bowser's Castle in the retro tracks. I think that's really nice. And then it's time for the epic finale. This video took over. This video took 9 days to record because I had a 9-day break between the base Mario Kart 8 and the Booster Course Pass tracks. But this was a fantastic way to end Mario Kart 8. Wii Rainbow Road is definitely like one of the best Rainbow Roads out there because it referenced Mario Galaxy. Like, I still think that 3DS has better layout and overall, but I do think that the Wii Rainbow Road is just really iconic in the Mario Kart series. It's genuinely really awesome, and I love the remix. I honestly think it's a lot better than the original. Like, I've never been... Like, I like the original song from Mario Kart Wii, the Rainbow Road, but I never thought it was, like, super amazing. But, it was just, like, a decent Rainbow Road song, and that's all I could really say about it. This remix, on the other hand, blows it out of the water. Genuinely, like, awesome way to close out Mario Kart 8 as a whole. Genuinely. It's been a nostalgic experience, though, except it's not really been that long. But I'm really glad that I did this video. Even if it did take an absurd amount of time to record, but whatever. I just really enjoyed recording this. I need to do more stuff like this often. I don't get why I fell off of Let's Plays. Like, I'm probably not gonna do them all the time, but I think, like, quick playthroughs is all I can really do. I'm probably not going to do that many Let's Plays, because clearly I'm never going to go past one episode. Like, the only time I went past one episode was the Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World playthrough, when I originally did that on my main channel, and that fully got archived into a compilation on this channel. And as well, the 2-episode series that is the Super Mario Advance 4 playthrough, which wasn't fully complete, but, oh yeah, of course Koopa Troopa's gonna cook me at the end. Oh yeah, we got a Bullet Bill in. Who's that? Dry Bones? Was not expecting that. Okay, they're like way ahead. Okay, can I cook Koopa Troopa? Will this be a first place to finish it off? Oh, that's awesome. Awesome way to close it out. Although very uninteresting content-wise, because I majoritarily got first place. And this isn't like a speed run or anything. And this isn't against any online players. But, whatever. This has been awesome. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope that I'm gonna be doing more stuff on this channel like this more often. It might just be Mario Kart all-track grinds for a little while, but I'm definitely gonna do more recordings like this. So yeah, I'll be seeing you later.